Who gets their cheeks clapped first?
And I have a tight butt, so. Oh, no. Nothing.
What?
You're going to put your hands in the air again.
No, I can't do that twice in a row.
No, but you can brace yourself and turn it up.
Indeed.
I'm coming in hot. I'm telling you.
No, it's a little up.
Yeah.
It's a little up.
Okay.
Ooh.
Welcome, everybody. All the good names were gone. The podcast, episode 76.
We are here.
Oh, man. That's...
Colby wasted no time getting into that Michelob.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That's an early crack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thirsty.
All the good names are gone. The podcast, episode 76. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Matty.
I'm your co-host, Fost.
And I am Colby.
And we're happy you're here. We're happy to be here, and we have a great show ahead for you. Before anything, make sure you're following on the socials. That's the Instagrams, that's the TikToks, that's the Twitters, that's the YouTubes. Especially go subscribe; it's free. That's the Facebooks. We're everywhere, and get in. I wouldn't say it's the ground floor anymore. Get in on the first floor before we make it up there. Mm-hmm. All right. If you like the content, let us know by following us, man. That's really the metric that we look at. So as long as we continue to grow, everything is good. So episode 76, we have merch, atgnwg.com, and then YouTube. I think we've uploaded 6 episodes now, I think. Full video, hours and hours of content.
Oh, yeah.
On YouTube. That's All the Good Names Are Gone podcast on YouTube. Go subscribe. It's a red button. It's free. Just do it. I think that's all for the housekeeping, right?
Yeah.
Generally speaking, yeah.
And then just follow on Spotify if you aren't. Those numbers continue to rise, by the way, so thank you for that. We had a little bit of a hullabaloo this week.
If you will.
With some copyright issues, and they have been kind of resolved. But if you saw anything going on crazy with our feed, it should be back to normal. So moving forward, don't worry about it, and we'll get into a potential change that we're making on the show
in a little while.
Yeah, we're letting Fost go.
Yep. Oh, I was like, what? Wow.
Yep, I gave the thumbs up because I am fired.
Yep.
He gets a new job and we get rid of his other job.
Oh, yeah. Replacement coming soon.
Anyway, episode 76. Let's get into it. What do you guys got to drink?
I have a Michelob tonight. I grabbed 2 from the home.
16 ounce.
And I'm kind of regretting. I'm regretting not getting some ice water from upstairs before we started.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little dry.
Yeah, me too.
I beat you to it.
Oh, so you're having ice water.
Well, the ice is melted.
Okay.
Because the ice wasn't from here. But yeah, I'm going with water. I do have an energy drink in the fridge, but it's not cold yet.
Oh, yeah.
So, using that fridge.
It's going to be
next week, that'll be cold.
Yep.
So I'm going to need that for later because I'm going to be heading to work about an hour after I leave here.
I think I figured out what I'm going to do with this room, by the way.
Make it a giant refrigerator. I don't know.
Mortuary?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. What's it called where the place that...
It's a sex dungeon.
There you go.
Yeah. No?
Yeah, just swings everywhere.
Oh, he's for real.
Red lights.
Yeah.
I have a 7-Up Shirley Temple. I think that's the second week in a row.
It is.
What are you going to do with this room?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say it on air.
Okay.
But yeah, pomegranate, cherry, Shirley Temple, making its way to my favorite. I'd say this is top 5.
Ooh.
I got the ruby red squirt. I got a Code Red.
We might have to redo top 5 sodas.
There's something to be said about red sodas.
It might be right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that red dye. I love it in me.
I'm sure.
What is it, what is it, red 40 or is it red 5?
Red 5. Right? I don't know.
I feel like you're just attaching numbers to the word red. You could say anything, I'd believe it.
Don't tell me that. All right, let's get into this. Oh, and as always, shout out to Logical Louie for doing the timestamps on YouTube. continuously.
Thanks, Louis.
He messaged me. He had a really good laugh at how we ended last podcast because you ended it with this one's for Louis or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Did he have the question too?
Yeah, it was.
Last week?
Yeah, it was a big Louis episode last week.
Big Louis episode. Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of which, Louis is a great TV show.
Oh, dude.
I loved that show when it was available to watch.
Pretty unbelievable. This week's question is not from Louis.
Damn it.
So, all right, let's get into
Purple Button.
Let's go around the horn. What happened this week? Did you work? Did you play or get
Stung by a bee.
Carve on a stock or Frasier on the TV. There's one thing we know. We'll never let it go. Let the record show. Nothing has changed, so Colby will never finish Marvel. Just watch it already.
Oh, wow. That was pretty good.
Spoiler alert, or spoiler twist. That's actually me.
Yeah.
This
I
whole
would
time,
believe it.
I am Ben Swithin.
I would believe it.
Let's go around the horn. Fost.
Carvana stock watch time.
Oh, yeah. Good
Crazy
job.
last week.
185.24.
Yeah. There's no shot I broke 190.
Have we ever
right?
done a round number like just 190?
There's no way it broke 190, right? That would be just insane.
It could. This guy's in charge now.
I know.
Think about this.
Yeah. 190, 190.
190, 190.
90210.
Kind of threw me off for a minute. The correct answer is 192.25.
Oh, you're like $1 off.
You guys are a Fortune 500 company now.
Wowzers.
Tell you what, I get ops coordinator. Stock is going.
What's
No
happening?
kidding.
Stock is going.
I'm going to say it. We would have put $1,000
I
in.
know.
Oh, my God.
No, they're doing really well right now, man.
Yeah.
What was it down to?
It was
Under
down
$1.
It was down to like 90 cents.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Back in like week 2 or 3 of this,
Yeah.
I think it was down to like 90 cents.
Under $1.
We're such
It's
idiots.
insane, man.
We made the joke.
Yeah. Even if you put $100 in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Fost.
All right. So here we go. So like I started doing last week, I started trying to watch horror movies every day.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I watched a whole bunch of them this week.
Okay.
I mean a ton of them.
Give it to us.
Okay. So I watched My Bloody Valentine.
Ooh, okay.
I've seen it before. One thing I've been trying to do is I've been trying to watch movies that I haven't seen before, but
Right.
there were some nights where it's like, I'm going to watch something that I know I've already seen and I know that I like it.
I'm going to give you a name you probably haven't heard in a long time. One, My Bloody Valentine is the first movie I ever saw in 3D.
It's a hell of a movie for 3D, by the way.
It was like blood dripping, like first thing I ever saw. Do you know who I saw that with? What year was it? I'm going to say,
I don't remember what year that came
8
out.
maybe?
Madison.
Nope. You're not, well, no, you're far off.
Lauren?
Nope. Both great guesses.
Kristen.
I saw that movie with Jessica Shin. There you go.
That was my next guess.
There you go.
Yeah.
It really was.
Naturally. Madison, Jessica Shin.
Yeah. Same people. All right. So My Bloody Val.
Yep. So My Bloody Valentine. I watched It Chapter 2.
Okay.
I watched As Above, So Below. I had to do it. I had
Yeah,
to. I just wanted to see that twist again.
Took a little trip to Paris.
The whole area once they go into hell is just some wild shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. And then again with the twist at the end. It still fucks with my brain. I watched Children of the Corn, which I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in like 15 years.
Yeah.
It's still pretty weird.
Do they live in cornfields or something?
They don't live
Nearby, at least.
Okay. I've never seen it.
good.
Last night I watched Creep and Creep 2, which
What's Creep? Do I know that?
Creep is a movie about a guy.
Outside of Huss?
It's about like
Yeah.
like an amateur filmmaker that's really strapped for money. He takes a job with this guy that he doesn't know where he wants to like film a little miniature documentary over the course of like 8 hours or whatever. And just while he's filming this guy, you just like slowly devolves into this dude just being out of his fucking mind.
That seems like
it's-
the catalyst for a lot of scary movies is like I want to go film a documentary or a film somewhere.
Is that Mark Duplass?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duplass?
Yeah.
Chelsea loves those movies.
They're really good.
Yeah,
they're awesome. And like I had just earlier in the day, I saw a TikTok of a guy saying like underrated horror movies that you should give a shot. And I had remembered seeing the thumbnail for that just passing through. I think it was HBO. I think is where I found that. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I decided to watch it, and it's so eerie. Just like the mannerisms for that guy for the whole movie and for the second one, it's so unsettling. Just the way that he conducts himself through the entire thing.
What would a life biography movie, a biopic of Huss, be called?
Creep.
I think so too. Volume 3.
Yeah.
Bad man.
Creepiest.
Big, bald, and bad. Or Surviving Huss.
Surviving Huss is probably a better
worst
name.
nightmare.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah. So I watched those. I watched another another weird kind of found footage style movie called 8213 Gacy House, which was supposed to be John Wayne Gacy's house.
Is that on Max? I think I've seen that.
I think it lives on the Tubi.
I think it's on Tubi now. The first time the first time that I watched it a long time ago, it was on Netflix. Okay. That was the first place.
I think I remember that title.
Yeah, and it's people go and do like a Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters kind of thing in the house that was supposed to be John Wayne Gacy's house.
Just John Wayne's house.
Yes.
Saddle up,
and then
partner.
you find out that John Wayne Gacy was in there.
Just Stirrups and Chew.
Yeah.
Stirrups and Chew.
All right, that's an early one.
That's an early one.
Wow, quick.
And then I watched this isn't a horror movie, but I've been meaning to watch this for a long time. I watched The Stanford Prison Experiment.
Oh.
And that's a really good movie.
Sure.
And that had it has Billy Crudup and Ezra Miller in it. Yep. And really good.
Different Ezra.
It's a really cool, yes, definitely.
The kid from our baseball team.
In a movie from 2015.
That guy's gonna be a sniper in later life.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, really interesting movie just about guys that are conducting an experiment about where they take people, they just take like random everyday people and put them into like a makeshift prison that they made up.
Yeah.
With people that aren't prison guards that they're having act as such. And then just seeing how simulated environments can affect people at like the individual and like at the group level.
Right.
And just how quickly people acting as prisoners with no rights and people acting as prison guards with all the power, how like their mannerisms completely change over the course of the time that they're in there.
Yep.
It's really, really cool and definitely a must watch.
Okay.
So, so my tally is way up there now.
Yeah.
I think I'm on.
You got to be.
I think I'm on par for like one a day. This
you got to be 14, 15.
Yeah, because I only did 4.
I'm way behind.
I only did 4 last week, and so I was like, I definitely need to watch some more to kind of make up for the dead space there. And so I'm way up there now.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of good stuff.
Nice.
Definitely the Creep movies are well worth it. I definitely I recommend those, and the Stanford Prison Experiment. I definitely recommend that one too.
Okay.
Other than that,
that was the whole week.
It felt like the whole week. Let's see. I went to the Pumpkin Patch with Harrison on Thursday.
The pea patch, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
I don't know why. The pea patch.
Pea patch. It was a little field trip for school for him, and so I went to Easy Orchards.
Nice.
Went through their little thing.
Cider donuts.
Definitely got some cider and donuts.
Okay.
Definitely. That was believe it or not, that was my first time actually going into the shop, like into the store. I'd never actually been in the store before.
Shout out to Zelensky.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was usually always my mom going there and getting all that stuff.
I saw Zelensky the other day, and she looked like she was in a really bad mood. So I like kind of crouched down in my car.
Yeah.
She came out of
Got a little gun shy, huh?
She came out of a nail salon, and I was sitting in my car, and I was like, and she was like, she just looked pissed, and so I was like, You know what I mean? It just didn't seem like the right time to ask her for donuts.
No time like the present, really.
But then I realized. But then I saw a photo. Her and Kayla went to Vegas that day.
That's probably why she's in a bad mood.
Right. Yeah.
Just coming to terms with the fact that she's going to lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of money in Vegas last time I went to Vegas.
Oh yeah. And then the other thing that happened this week on Wednesday, I took Kenna up to Portland and we went to the Breaking Benjamin and Stained and Daughtry concert.
You do a concert this week?
I did.
Wow.
On Wednesday, yeah.
Breaking
He has
Benjamin.
a lot of questions.
Yeah, Breaking Benjamin, Stained
and Daughtry.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. Daughtry is that I'm coming home?
Yes.
Okay, that's Daughtry. Stained is which one?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Been a while.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Breaking Benjamin is.
Diary of Jane would be one that you'd probably know.
I don't know.
I'm sure. I guarantee you've heard that song before.
Yeah, it'd be the one for sure.
Okay.
It was really good. It was. There's been kind of a long saga of me and trying to see Breaking Benjamin and not being able to see them for one reason or another.
Where was that at?
It was at Moda.
Full Moda or the Theater of the Stars? Like, was it the full?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the full Moda for that?
Well, no, I guess
Like,
I
was
guess,
there sections,
Yeah, it was. There was like
curtains? I mean,
there was like a quarter of it that was
okay,
blocked
yeah,
out. But it was still almost sold out though. It was very good.
okay.
Yeah, it was great. The only part of it that I wasn't really a fan of was Stained, to be honest with you. And I like Stained, but they have like zero stage presence.
I'm coming. Wait, no, that's Daughtry.
Daughtry was
Stained.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Yeah,
There you go.
Daughtry was great. I'm not really like I'm not really a huge Daughtry guy, but very good. The guy can sing his ass off for sure. Stained, however, was the co-headliner. By the way, their set was the longest set. And
They are kind of boring.
well, it's just the guy that's the lead singer doesn't move at all.
So Far Away.
Yeah.
is the song I know.
Oh yeah. So Far Away.
You can't forget about Mud Shovel.
That's
of course.
That's classic.
So yeah, the dude has no stage presence at all. They got like one guitarist who he's like jumping around like he's got like flubber in his shoes.
I think his name is Aaron something. I can't recall, but
Paul.
yeah.
Oh,
From Stained.
yeah.
He has a
What
name.
was the?
Aaron
Okay, hold on.
Lewis? Is that what it is?
I think you're right. Yeah.
I think it's Aaron
Breaking Benjamin the headliner?
Yeah. Stained and Breaking Benjamin were co-headliners.
Got it. And Daughtry opened.
Yep.
Got it.
Well, and they had another opener before that too, which was metal country, by the way.
Okay.
That's a genre I didn't even know existed.
Okay.
They were called Lakeview.
Okay.
Very interesting. But the people that we sat next to there was the guy that sat directly next to me. He filmed the entire concert, like including the in between stuff where there was just nothing going on for a half an hour.
Right.
He literally did not move his phone away from his face for like 5.5 hours.
That sounds awful.
Probably streaming it.
Maybe that's possible. And then his wife or girlfriend or whatever that was right next to him, the entire time we were there, she was reading a like PDF version of the King James Bible. The whole like you're at a rock concert and you're reading the Bible is a really, really weird move, by the way.
It is Portland after all.
Sure. So that was a really, I've never seen anything like that before. Just during the whole show, didn't have like headphones on, like she wasn't like listening to it. She was just reading it while, dudes are screaming and shit.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a great show. It was really good. Breaking Benjamin's set was fantastic. They played every song that I wanted to hear. I don't think there was a single skip in there.
Would have been a nice time to bring Brightwood in.
Sure.
Yeah, just to open.
It's kind of crazy
and close.
It's kind of crazy that the lead singers for both of those bands are like 48 years old now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're old dudes.
They really are. They're old heads.
They're around during the TRL days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yep, definitely that. No golf this week. And definitely, I kind of tweaked my back injury again. It's doing a lot better now, but it's I've had a really rough time with that this week.
Lots of Aleve.
That'll even you.
There was a lot of Aleve this week. And then other than that, I spent kind of the weekend days watching a lot of football. Yep. Watch the Oregon game. We'll be talking about that later, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Watch the Packers game. They won big, so I had a pretty good weekend for
your Packers
being a
good,
fan
man.
of stuff. Yeah,
it's going to be one of the better teams of your teams all year. Mm-hmm. They look pretty good.
Yep, I'm digging it. It is a good time right now. So, yep, that was my week. A lot of movies, a lot of music,
a lot of Tubi.
A lot of Tubi. To be continued.
Surprisingly, not as much Tubi as I thought. I was like, I gotta check around the other things and see what's there. So actually, I think most of what I watched was on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Colby, any bees?
I wore a sweatshirt today. Well, these times he's gonna
get through that sweatshirt.
He's just gonna like pinch all the way through it and just rip the entire arm of your sweatshirt off.
I'll
get through that.
He's gonna get my nip one of these days. Which would hurt if it was actual bee sting on the nip.
You're right out of bee season. You're almost out of the clear.
I think I'm in the clear. Yeah, for sure.
Damn it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Was that just last year that happened, right? It's been a year, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's been 1 year.
Yeah, it's spider season now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wish I could report back with a bee story, and I just can't. I can't make these things up.
We would know.
Yeah, for sure you would.
Why you fucking lying?
Yeah. So let's see. I spent 4 days at work.
Oh yeah, you had in service. Right?
In service was Friday, so I took it off because I'm like I've done everything I need to do. And so what did I do Friday? We went somewhere with the kids. Oh, we went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
Used up
Didn't
the rest
you just
of our...
do that?
Yeah, but we had still credits.
Oh, yeah,
left.
that's right.
Each game was a credit.
That's right.
And I bought like 200 for each kid, so it lasts forever. And I swear Hayden plays and it goes up.
Right, and they don't have that game that we just spam.
I know. They don't have any of those really. Yeah. Which sucks, dude, because I could spin through those way quicker.
Too bad you can't use that for food.
I know, right?
That'd be nice. Hey, I got 50 credits. Give me a pizza and drinks.
Yeah, no. So we hit the Chucks, and then we...
I've never heard anybody called Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite, funniest parto. Remember, I think I sent you that. The guest said he went to Chuck E. Cheese, and he goes, "Oh, you went to Chuck Cheese?"
Chuck Cheese.
Chuck Cheese.
Yeah, Chucks. Hit Chucks, and then we went to... we hit up the Spirit Halloween.
Okay.
Just kind of looked around at stuff. I've been decorating the last week for Halloween. You'd be super spooked out if you came to my house.
Okay.
Spider
webs.
Oh yeah, you'd be scared, boy. I got ordered costumes.
Okay.
Which we still need to talk about what we're gonna do for said podcast. Yeah.
Which version of Arthur Fleck are you this year?
The singing one.
Got it.
No, I'm actually Barney Rebel.
Okay, that's fine.
Barney Rubble or Barney Rebel?
The Rebel version of the Rebel.
Sure. It's just Barney Rubble and then with a Uzi.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Reb. Yeah, and I'm gonna take it.
Rocks.
A rock Uzi.
Rock Uzi. No, that's what we decided for.
Okay, Barney. Wait, so this is for school. So are other people doing Flintstone?
We're
so your teacher's
the other. What's is it Wilma? No, Wilma's Fred's.
Wilma's
right?
Fred's.
It's Betty.
Betty.
Okay.
Yeah. So Betty. We have Betty. Not Fred. Who am I? Barney. And Bam Bam.
Okay. And what's the dog's name? The dinosaur little dog?
Dino?
No, Dino, huh?
Dino's Fred's though.
Oh, I see. You're on.
There's only 3 of us in the classroom this year, so it's like it's kind of hard to come up with like a.
Do the kids dress up and all in front?
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah, some of them do.
Okay.
So anyway, that's what we fell upon. I'm like, what the fuck?
Could be worse.
Yeah, so I spent like $35.
Yeah.
And then I ordered Hayden's costume.
Okay. Let me guess.
It's ridiculous what it is. You'll never guess.
Oh, I'll never guess.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Ever. And then Riley's going to be Wednesday. That's being ordered from the other side of the fam.
Sure. What's Hayden going to be?
She's going to be Green from a fucking Playtime Friends or something. Or what is the game, the popular game?
What is it, Poppy's Playtime?
No, it's a different one. It's like Rainbow Friends. Rainbow Friends.
Okay.
Oh, I've
You know
heard
what I'm
it.
talking
I've
about?
heard, yeah, I've
You're right. I
definitely-
would have never guessed that.
See, she's gonna be green from Rainbow Friends. I believe.
I have heard of that.
Okay.
Yeah, what a costume!
Okay.
Last year she was Donatello,
Yep.
which was way better.
Yep.
So yeah, I ordered up all the costumes. Hit up the Halloween store. Then we went to a toy store, a local toy store. Radar Toys, heard of it? Great toy store if you're ever in town.
A lot of Legos, if I remember right.
There's a lot of fucking everything, comics, all this stuff. Yeah, and then Friday night we all crashed at the house and we watched As Above, So Below.
Did you? Mm-hmm. What did you
finish
think?
it?
I finished it. Yeah.
What'd you think?
What twist are you referring to? The with the girl, or where they come out of the
Yeah, it's where the part at the end where they come out of the manhole. But
That's crazy.
they're
That's a crazy shot.
they're
Come out of the manhole.
Yeah, they're pushing down on it.
Yeah.
and then they come out and they
Everything
they
is-
reorient.
and then it just kind of ends. They're like,
so
the guy just leaves. And
But
then
it's up for interpretation. But
Yeah,
it's kind of like
they're in hell now.
maybe they're in hell, maybe where they were is hell, maybe who knows.
It was pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
I really was so uncomfortable in the scene with the I don't recall the black guy's name.
Benji.
Benji, and he's crawling through the. I don't mind all the.
yeah,
I don't
that
mind
is-
all the bones. The bones, whatever. It's neither here nor there.
It's when he's saying he can feel somebody like grabbing his leg or whatever.
No, when he's like, I'm stuck.
Yeah,
Because it's a really like finite.
Claustrophobic.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah.
I was like, I asked Chelsea, I was like, can we fast forward through this? How long is this? Because she'd seen it,
Yep.
and she's like, it doesn't last for very long. It felt like a fucking eternity.
Yep.
I hate that shit, dude. And she's like, well, then you should watch the movie Buried
I was
with
just gonna
Ryan
say,
Reynolds. And I'm
Buried-
like, I'm good. I'll pass.
Buried or what's the Franco one with the where he cuts
127
his-
hours.
Yeah,
That doesn't make me feel claustrophobic though, because he's like standing. There's still
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
he can see like light. He can, that scene though with Benji though, he's
Yeah,
like,
it's-
I'm stuck, and he's freaking out. He's like, I can't breathe. And just that feeling like there's like nothing you can really do there.
Yeah, and it's like the whole part. Like once they go into the part where they're like, okay, we're going into hell now, and then they come out and it's like just a mirror image of the room that they were just in, and they're like, oh shit.
Right. And then it starts
Oh yeah.
it starts playing on like their stuff from their
From their past.
yeah,
Correct.
like
Yeah.
the piano. He's like,
Yep.
this piano, we used to have a piano just like this, but the key didn't work.
Yep.
So we could never finish this song. And then he plays it and that key doesn't work. You're like, oh,
Yep.
fuck.
And then the part where they're like walking around, there's the burning car.
Yep. And then the guy gets sucked into it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then and then the phone call from her dad or whatever. And her dad like hung himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like Brooks.
So what was up with her? She like found the fucking rock or the stone, and then she had like that ability now to like heal people. Because they're like looking wasn't it something about like looking in the mirror, and then she's like, oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Like I'm the whatever.
Yeah. She had the Philosopher's Stone in her already because she basically absorbed it.
Yeah.
From the one
That part
she
was kind of
grabbed.
like, yeah, whatever. But the very end though, I think that's where you're talking about the twist, right?
where they
Yeah.
jump they have to like
They're going down.
they have to confess their biggest regrets or whatever, then jump into the hole.
Yeah.
But then they keep going down more.
Yeah. And then they eventually
And then they
and then you go up, basically. Yeah.
yeah, and so it's like the idea
just-
is, are they still in hell because they continue to go further down and now they're they're back to what might be a mirrored reality of what they were just in, or did they actually just get out and now they're fine?
Yeah, and that shot's fucking crazy too.
Disorienting for sure.
Oh, big time. They're like crawling in through it and they somehow come out on. Anyway, I really enjoyed that movie. And now I'm kind of trying to, I doubt I'll get to where you're at as far as like watching one per day. But
There's another movie that's kind of like that in terms of like the general premise around it. It's called The Pyramid.
okay.
I think that's on Max. I don't think that it's quite as good as Above, So Below, but it is a cool movie. Has a little bit of the same energy to it.
Okay.
And then The Descent. All the Descent movies are awesome.
Oh, I also started watching The Visit, M. Night Shyamalan with the grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's some scary shit in that movie.
Okay, I got to finish that. I got about through half. It was after I watched As Above, So Below. I was just trying to knock out movies because it's on Max. It's like, it's like October scary thriller, whatever. Yep. There's literally a section that just says M. Night Shyamalan collection, and then I went through and I'm like, I've never seen The Visit.
Their recommendations are really good too. When you finish a movie, they're like, hey, we think you might like these, and they're all like,
pretty spot on.
Yeah, these are good.
I want to watch The Witch too.
Ooh, boy,
it's a good one.
Yeah. And I need to finish Good Time with Robert Pattinson. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but I want to finish that one too. It's not scary, but it's
Twilight.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
He's in a lot of those A24 films. Mm-hmm. He's in The Lighthouse. Yep. There's one that's called like High Life that he's in, and then he's in Good Time. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is just all Robert Pattinson. Right. Just all of these. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna knock out a few more at least, hopefully this week, and then report back. Sounds good. I still haven't seen Joker yet, and I really need to.
You do.
I know. I'm trying to figure out a time to go.
Just when you know the kids, just let them go. Get out of school, let them go.
It'd have to be Tuesday.
There you go. Sounds like you're going Tuesday then.
Yeah. Leave the school and just let them go.
Yeah, that's pretty much my week. A lot of football last couple of days too.
Yeah,
lots.
Okay, here we go. I'll just start off just to connect it. I too watched an M. Night movie this week.
Oh, really?
I would say maybe his most famous one. I would say. I'm not going to say best, but I would say you think M. Night Shyamalan. I think you think the majority of people think this movie.
Sixth Sense.
Yep, I watched The Sixth Sense.
Okay.
And I texted Fost that dude, that one scene gets me every time.
They're hanging.
Yep,
hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I thought you just watched this recently.
No, I watched Shining.
Okay. The same movies, right?
Boy, oh boy.
Oh, you took a picture. Yeah, they're hanging there. The family.
Yeah. Well, and it's the way it's shot is it's on his face, and he just goes like that, and it cuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yep. Dude, I'll tell you this. I've seen that movie 10 times. Mm-hmm. It's so good. And even if you know it's one of the biggest twists ever. Even if you know, it still
gets you
good. Like it still kind of throws you off a little. You know what I mean? Honestly, pretty violent. Like a lot of the dead people he sees are like really fucked up.
Yeah,
like that girl's like missing half her head,
and
you know what I mean?
Shot in the head or something. Yeah,
like there's some, and I completely forgot about the kind of side thing of, he goes, well, what should we do with the dead people? And he goes, what if you listen to them? So then he goes and watches. She finds the tape of the girl that died, and the wife was poisoning her soup in the hospital.
Oh yeah,
and and then he gives the tape to the dad at the funeral, and he watches it. And sees like, dude, it's really, really good. And I'll tell you what, man, that Bruce Willis can really act, especially the reveal. His acting when he figures it out is, it is so good. I also watched since I watched The Shining last week, I watched Dr. Sleep this week.
Okay.
Which is...
Was this your first time seeing it?
Yeah, never seen it. Which is the sequel-ish to The Shining. It's definitely connected. I mean, it's Danny. It's the kid from The Shining grown up. Really good. Really fucked up. There's a lot of... this one was a little more psychological. And a little more...
which is saying a lot because The Shining is already pretty psychological.
But this one is like a little like connecting minds and almost paranormal-ish stuff. But really, really good. And the whole movie, I was like, are they going to somehow go back to the lodge? And then the last like 15 minutes, they're at the lodge. Like the same from The Shining. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Really, really, really good, though. Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Plays Danny in it. It was good, man. Stephen King has his own little style.
Oh yeah,
of movie, and they're all good. Let's see here. I watched a lot of stuff. Let's see. Serena and I reached champion on Fortnite.
Oh my god,
champion is There's only one level above that.
Unreal.
I think we're done. I do. I mean, yesterday we played one game and we had 5 kills in second place and we went up 1%.
Oh my God.
So I think champions, and I've never been champion.
I'm gonna say that's just getting to that point in itself is pretty unbelievable.
Never been that, but it would take to get to Unreal. It would take hours and a lot of wins. Yeah. So I don't think we're gonna do that. But yeah, got the champion. Fort Nightmares is out, which is always a good time. A lot of zombies and shit. We actually talked about you yesterday, Fost, because last year me and Serena played that Horde Rush last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
With the moving storm, where then you got to kill them.
That mode was actually really
fun,
cool.
and it's back. It just came back. So yeah, that's a fun mode. Holiday and Halloween are the best times for Fortnite. So
yeah,
good stuff. I got that Billy skin, real scary.
Yeah, I saw that.
On the little tricycle.
Yeah,
that's a great skin.
It is. And you want to know what's crazy? Did you see what skin is coming out?
Edward Scissorhands.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Dude, I swear on my life, I did not see a thing for that. I just thought it'd be cool. And then in that new trailer, there's fucking Edward Scissorhands. I was like, holy shit.
I saw a lot of people commenting on that.
Yeah.
They heard about it from here and they just decided to do it.
Edward Scissorhands, and then they're doing Disney villains. So there's a Cruella DeVille, Captain Hook.
That'd be cool.
It looks sick.
Damn, Cruella with a heavy snipe though.
Yeah, it looks sick.
That's pretty heavy.
Captain Hook looks sick. What's the Enchanted, whatever her name is? Just Enchanted?
Sure.
I don't know. I never saw those. Anyway, yeah, they're doing a bunch of shit, and right when I got to champion, they announced season restarts next week.
So the ranking does too.
So back to
so it's a new battle pass and stuff in a week.
Yeah, back new season. They just announced a big event, I think on Friday, end of season event.
Okay,
that's I guess going to include an event and a post event screen is what they leaked. Which means to me, remember that one event where we got sucked into the galaxy thing and then it just went black and Fortnite was down for 2 days?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be something like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was crazy, by the way, that they just shut Fortnite down.
Yeah.
I remember
nobody
being there and the screen just went black and we were like, exit. What are we doing here?
How long do we have to wait?
And we waited 20 minutes expecting something to happen and then just
nothing.
They're just Fortnite's not going to be playable for them.
We need to not have people playing this right now so we can
We're
finish.
working on it.
Crazy, man. Anyway, okay, here we go. Moving on. Started playing a game this week. It's already up there for my favorite game I've ever played.
Twister.
Nope. I actually don't know the percentage of what I'm through it. It doesn't tell me. I'm going to guess maybe 25, 30-ish% through. Detroit Become Human.
Okay. I saw you on last night playing this.
Holy fuck.
Bryce and I played Fortnite last night and you switched right over to that game.
Oh, really?
I was like, fuck, we just got on.
Dude, this game is the most beautiful game I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it is, dude.
I've heard it's awesome.
It's so, and it was on sale. It was 80% off.
Yeah.
The other
it's
day,
been out for quite a while.
It was $11.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll get it.
A lot of branching paths in there too.
Dude, literally every decision changes the story.
Oh, yeah.
Which I love. But the best part of it is at the end of each thing, it shows you the webbing. So it shows you the route you went, but then it also says you could have done this, but you can't obviously go back.
Yeah.
Which really gives it infinite replayability too.
Go back and do
then
it.
You're like, I want to see what happens if I do this one instead.
It is. I've already almost cried once. That's how good the story is. It is.
There's really heavy shit in that game.
Yeah, almost to the point where it's there's some heavy stuff in it, but I'm blown away by that game, man. It is, and it's it's easy, but it's not. It's keyboard and mouse, but to open a door, it's you got to click and then do a little swoop or something, It's not just press buttons.
Kind of you're grabbing the door and actually opening it.
But it's, man, some of the stuff in it, the crime scenes, you have to reconstruct so you can see what happens. So you're piecing together. There's a dead person on the ground. You find clues and you piece it together, and then you're a robot, so it'll remake the scene so you can see what happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's dude, it's. I genuinely have no idea how far I am in it. There's no percentage or anything, but it's I'm pretty blown away by it. It is incredible and totally worth like $12. I wasn't gonna buy it for like 60, but really, really good. Okay. Champion Detroit. Only Murders in the Building was great. This week's Agatha is
This is what, like episode 6?
5.
Out of 8?
It's I'm not gonna say it's like Loki crazy, but the last
But it's Loki crazy.
that was good. The last 2 minutes of this last episode of Agatha is up there. It's right there with the craziest Loki.
I mean, you've been saying pretty much every week that it's getting better and better.
It is, and then the last 2 minutes, there's an enormous reveal that I yelled, literally yelled. It is they're smoking this show, man. It's so fucking good. And then this last reveal is bananas. Let's see. The only other 2 things I watched. I started a new documentary. I think it's on Netflix called Starting 5.
I think that is Netflix.
I think it is, and it just follows. It's like a behind the scenes sports thing, you know, for preseason, and you just see their lives and workouts and stuff. And it's Braun, Anthony Edwards, Jimmy Butler, Sabonis.
Isn't Jimmy Butler like bald now?
Yeah,
That's weird.
Sabonis, and I'm missing one. Anyway, it's really good. I love that shit where you like see their workouts and see their home life and just behind the scenes shit. Pretty intense scene in it. Braun and his wife for the first time meet like the first responders and shit that saved Bronny.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. It's heavy.
Got a lot of flies over here. Might be bug spray time.
Finished finished season 7 of The Office.
Okay.
So I just started 8 last night. So Michael's gone.
Yep. He's officially gone. So is D'Angelo Vickers.
I still cried.
Yeah.
I know what happens. I could tell you word for word what happens.
Yeah.
I still cried.
Yep.
Also, I don't know
Never
if you
gets
know
easier.
this. We've probably talked about this before, but I didn't know. I watched a behind the scenes or making of or something, and that episode. So it's the last Dundies, right? Then they get kicked out of the restaurant, and
They
Pam
go back.
goes, "Let's go get ice cream and go back."
Yeah,
to
yeah.
That was in the script. Them singing that song was not in the script, so they surprised Michael
Yeah.
with that. I didn't know that, so his reaction
He didn't
was
know.
real.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, this is gonna be a real motherfucker. Oh no, this is gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
And you know what got me actually? Like Jim's is like, that's the one. Dwight.
Yeah.
Dwight's part actually got me a little bit. The letter recommendation, right? But then also just the paintball thing. I love that they went out like just having fun being kids.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like really, really good. And then he gets to the airport and you're like, fuck, he didn't get to say bye to Pam.
Oh, she comes
Here
running with her
she
shoes off.
comes. Holy fuck.
Shoes in hand. I know.
Yeah, really, really good. Dude, yeah, Will Ferrell is ridiculous on that show.
Yeah. Doesn't he leave? He dunks a
He
basketball
dunks a basketball and basically breaks his whole body
and never returns.
and never returns. That's how he leaves the show.
Yeah.
It's
I remember when you showed me that for the first time. I was like,
so
"That's one of
ridiculous.
that whole character is
It's just insane."
out of the world ridiculous.
Dude, one of the funniest things is when he does the juggling and they're like, he's gonna. Don't you need some balls? He's like, no, I can do it without.
Yep.
And he's like, throw me another one. And like
Yep.
Kevin throws him one. He's like,
Yep.
coming in. He starts juggling.
He starts throwing it off Phyllis.
Yeah, off her head.
Yeah, it's dude.
And it's playing like Bring Me to Life by Evanescence while he's juggling.
It's absolutely
It's perfect juggling music, to be honest.
it is insane.
Oh.
And also really good intro to him at the bar, and they don't realize they're meeting each other.
Oh, God.
That's such a creative way to bring him in. I really like.
He's like, I don't want to end up like Sonny Bobo.
Yeah. But yeah, the all the goodbyes with Michael are all really, really good. Some of them really made me laugh.
Oh yeah.
When he's saying goodbye to Toby and he's just like trying as hard as he can to be nice.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Toby's talking to his brother who lives in Denver.
Yeah.
And talking about like, I should give him some jars of preserves or whatever the fuck. It's so funny.
Just nodding his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So Michael's gone, and now the last episode I saw, Dwight is now acting manager, and then he shoots the gun.
It's kind of hard to get through the rest.
Genuinely don't remember what happens because I know Andy ends up manager, but I don't think that's for a little bit. Because I think they have an acting manager, maybe.
Well, like James Spader comes in.
Oh, that's what it is. Spader comes in. That's what it is. That's
Spader
right.
And then Nelly, who's just like, ugh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to stomach for a little bit after Michael leaves. It's hard to really find.
It's definitely different. Andy Bernard's my second favorite character, so I love it when he's the main character, basically. But I mean, it's definitely missing some.
Oh, it's a huge piece.
Definitely missing a piece for sure. I'll tell you what, though, that last Dundies episode is the best Pam looks on the show.
Yeah,
the old green velvet dress.
Mm-hmm. Pamela Anderson.
Holy smokes! Okay, last thing. Today, actually, I went and saw a movie.
Oh.
I went and saw The Wild Robot.
Oh, really?
I've heard amazing things about it.
Dude.
Is this a Pixar movie?
I don't think so, actually. I don't know who did it.
I'll look it up really quick.
I'm not going to give anything away. I have no idea. I had no idea what this story was. All I've heard is it's just incredible. I cried 4 times.
Whoa.
4 separate times.
Oh my, okay.
And it is it's one of the most stunning animated things I've ever seen. The whole thing, literally from the first second to the end, you're just like, oh, this is unbelievable.
It's a DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, yeah.
Okay.
And it's kind of a different style. Like it's kind of a new, I've never seen anything like it, but it's
what's it called? Wild Robot?
Yeah. Without giving anything away, this won't give it. Think like Iron Giant times 10.
Okay.
It is it is incredible.
I've seen probably 10, 12 different people say that they went and saw that in theaters and that it completely blew them away.
Yeah.
Blown away. And then also, man, I would say 3 like tear ups and 1 like really trying to hold in like a blurt cry.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So take the kids or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. I would love it. I mean, it's from what I've heard, they read this book in 2nd grade.
Really?
Yeah. It's literally that it's on the reading list for 2nd graders.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
So kids would love it. It's
okay.
Because there's a lot of like funny humor. Like there's a ton of characters that are fun.
Yeah. But some heavy.
But at
shit
the end
in
of the
there.
day, like the message and everything is amazing. And then there's some. Oh my god. Yeah. It is. I don't want to use recency bias here, but it's probably one of the best animated things I've ever seen.
Wow, I've got several movies to watch now.
It's pretty incredible. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like one of those that'll be out somewhere in a month.
Okay.
But I don't think I could find something wrong with it.
Wow.
To be honest. And then I didn't look anything up. Once you figure out who some of the voices are, you're going to go, oh, shit. Oh, okay. Because they do not sound recognizable, I don't think.
Yeah, they tend to change it up.
But, Wild Robot, man. Incredible. Genuinely, I don't think anything's perfect. So, I'll say a 9.7 out of 10.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I have been seeing it getting like perfect reviews.
I don't have any notes. No notes. Wow. Incredible. I also had a Pepsi slushie. Or icy.
What do you give that out of 10?
Well, I'll tell you this. They switched to Pepsi products.
Uh-huh.
Regal. They've been Coke for
forever.
My whole life.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell?
Think about like the Coke commercials with it filling up and the fizz and all that. They're Pepsi now. So I went today expecting a Coke Icy, which I love.
Right.
And I got a Pepsi Icy, which I don't think it's as good, but it's fine.
Okay.
Had
like
a few
6.4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a few handfuls of popcorn. I don't love popcorn. Movie theater popcorn's better, but I'd say I had under 30 kernels probably.
Okay. The actual just kernels. He's just eating the kernels.
Yeah, not popped. Not popped. Yeah.
Two.
Anyway, yeah, highly recommend Wild Robot. It is.
Okay. I got to take
and seriously for kids.
Okay.
It's literally for like that age group.
Oh, they've been wanting to go. I just haven't found time to do it.
Get them out there to the Northern Lights.
Yeah. Maybe next week.
I would wager and you know what they did that's smart is they hook you in right away. Like they know their audience. If kids aren't in on it in the first couple minutes, they'll get bored and whatever.
Yeah.
First, boom, you're like, oh shit, okay. You know what I mean? Like it's
The Minions know how to do that too.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Wild Robot was fucking incredible, man. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
What's next?
I wrote Wicked. I don't know why. Anything revolving Wicked.
Trailer, maybe?
No. Oh, I got access because I've earned so many points on Regal. I got access to an early access showing of Wicked, so I see it 2 days before it comes out.
Oh, nice. Here in town?
Baby, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
How many people do you think are at that?
It's full.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's full. And then I bought the ticket. So, that's why tickets came out. So it comes out the 22nd. So really it comes out the 21st, you know, like the day before.
Yeah.
So I got tickets for noon, 4, and 7.
Oh my God.
Here we go, baby.
3 showings.
Can't wait to hear the review. It's going to be its
whole
own
episode.
Yeah, I know. You can do that by yourself.
Let's get to it.
Do we care?
That's Red Next, right?
Yeah.
Sure is.
All right.
What part of the podcast is this?
Yeah. So
what would you say?
So yeah, let's get into this, I guess. So we're doing we do segments on this show. We have a little an outline of stuff to do, and this one is I just compiled news from the week, and we talk about it. And if we are interested, we talk about it. If we're not, we don't. Also, speaking of segments. Unfortunately, we for the foreseeable future are going to be cutting the sleeper section.
Which is the very last thing that we do.
Yep. And honestly, one of my favorite parts of the show.
Yeah.
But this last week, I think UMG and Universal did a big sweep. And so we got flagged pretty much every episode we've ever uploaded.
Not friends of the pod.
Yeah. So it was a chaotic week to fix that. But so just to play it safe for now, we'll see where things go. We're going to be skipping the sleeper section, which means people watching YouTube, we don't have to say goodbye to you anymore. So you're here with us.
Yep, you're here for the whole thing.
You're here with us the whole time. So let's get into Do We Cares?
Do we care?
This is the what of the podcast?
This is what we call the main course, a nice full plate of meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
Maybe some gravy, if you will. I actually had a roast with some potatoes and gravy on it a couple days ago. That was probably the meal of the week.
Roast is nice.
I'm hungry. The Wendy's is not cutting it. The biggie bag does not fill up a biggie boy.
Meal of the week.
You know?
I don't know my meal of the week. I don't think I had anything good.
Mine was Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
You had some spam today?
Awesome.
I did have spam this morning. I sliced, just not diced, but sliced, and put it on a tortilla with scrambled egg and cheese.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I just made a little breakfast burrito with spam.
Ooh.
I did make a beef pasta hamburger helper, which I love that one. You ever do that one?
Probably not, because the kids decide what flavor we do. So it's always the cheeseburger mac, you know?
Yeah.
Although I like the stroganoff.
Oh, yeah.
Stroganoff is very good. Oh, yeah. The Italian shells one is, that one's goated.
There's a stroganoff.
They're all super salty.
There's a stroganoff Velveeta.
It's like top ramen in pasta form is kind of what it's like.
Yeah.
I had top ramen today. Very underwhelming.
What flavor? Please?
Yeah.
I did one of the chili one, and then I did
chili top ramen.
Yeah, it's just like a spicy one. Not.
Oh, I thought you meant chili. I was
No.
Okay.
No, it's not like a. No, it's like spicy.
Okay.
Like a spicy,
Right.
spicy
Dude,
chili one.
Speaking of that, I watched bloopers for season 7 for The Office. Those
The
are
chili?
some of the funniest bloopers of any show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chili, baby back there. It's so funny. Anyway, so you had chili.
It was a chili one, and I did a roast beef one with it.
Nice.
I don't know. It was just it was really bland for some reason, which is crazy considering.
You throw a sauce on that or anything?
I usually put cheese into it.
You ever see me finish a drink on this show?
No, what the hell?
Especially within the first hour.
You know what it is?
Kind of nuts.
It's those 30 kernels of popcorn I have.
Making you thirsty.
Parts little boy.
Yeah, I usually do I put like some shredded cheese into it. I put like green onions and stuff. But I usually have like Shin ramen as one of them, and then I just do like another packet of something else. And Shin ramen has like other little things in there with it that just give it more texture. And I think the seasoning packet with Shin ramen is way better.
Yep. Yeah.
And so I don't know. It just didn't really have a lot of taste to it. So a little bland, but it was fine.
Fuck, I'm hungry.
Man, I know. I really wanted Chili's to open here.
This is a part of the do we care? Do we care if we're hungry?
I care if I'm hungry. Dude, I'm gonna have to get used to having my lunch break at 8 a.m.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Breakfast break.
Yeah.
Probably.
Burrito time.
All right, let's get into it. Here we go. There's some stuff on here. Here we go.
I would hope so.
Lisa Marie Presley in a new what's it called? Memoir book.
Sure.
Reveals Michael Jackson was still a virgin at 35. 35.
Well, did he have a dick?
Yes, he had a dick.
Okay.
No.
I feel like some point that was like removed or something, right?
I'll tell you this. To be a virgin at 35 with that level of fame,
That is wild.
I would have been, if I was Michael Jackson famous.
Jeez, 30. He was a
I
virgin
would have
until
been
he was 20, 35.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar numbers.
Yeah. What in the hell? There's no way.
That's what she claims.
Well,
And
her
maybe,
claims
man, he had like a bunch of intimacy issues and the whole kid complex thing. Who knows?
Very possible.
Yeah. Who knows?
What's a virgin mean?
Just
Like
might not have been
intercourse?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just might not have been interested in that.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Maybe like if his brain was, I'm a 12-year-old or 8-year-old. You know what I mean?
He was also interested in healing the world instead.
Correct.
I was also interested in that stuff at 12. Come on. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know. I was at 4.
Shit.
Oh, this is big news now.
Okay, give us
At
the
least
big
for
news.
me.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I think. Spirit Halloween
I went there this week. Yeah.
will transform into Spirit Christmas after Halloween.
Whoa.
Spirit Christmas
Let's
seems awesome.
fucking go. A whole Christmas store.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
They just take all the Halloween stuff and just put like Christmas lights on it. You just get like a giant
just
skeleton in your
spray
front
fake
yard
snow
with
on it,
Christmas
on
lights
all
on
of
it.
it.
Yeah.
They just use Jack Skellington for.
Yeah.
They just keep pushing.
I'm
that
in,
out.
man. I that's big time. I'm
That's
excited.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, excited about that.
That is big news.
Yep. I'm apologize if I say this name right. I think it's Cissy, Cissy.
Sure.
Cissy Houston, mother of Whitney Houston, passes away at 91.
I think her name's Cece.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm just saying things.
I think it is CC.
Is it?
actually. Yeah. I think I've heard that before.
Whitney Houston's mom died?
Correct.
Whitney Houston's dead, right?
Correct.
She's been dead for quite a while. Yes.
Correct. Doc Harris. You know who that is? Doc Harris.
Back to the Future.
No.
That's Doc Brown.
Doc Harris, the English narrator for Dragon Ball Z,
Oh, sure.
passes away at 76. So
Very,
if you-
very sad about that
If you've
one.
ever watched Dragon Ball Z with English words in
That's
it,
his voice?
That was him.
Okay.
Tune in next time for another thrilling episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Couldn't go Super Saiyan or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Is that the right one?
Yes, that is the right one.
You always have to clarify.
Twitter has been unbanned in Brazil.
Okay.
I didn't even realize that it was banned in Brazil.
I did bring that up about 25 episodes ago, probably, so it's been a while.
That's fair.
Do you have anything about Bam Margera while we're at it?
You'll see.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where do we want to go? Robert Salah fired by the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded like he had no idea that was coming either.
Yeah,
I think he showed up and was escorted out when he showed up to work.
Oh, really? Didn't he get shoved by Aaron Rodgers?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that probably doesn't help.
He's a coach killer.
I think
that is definitely that's.
I don't know that to be true, but that's the narrative going around
about Rodgers.
I could kind of believe it.
Same.
I really could.
He seemed like a good coach to me. Seems like a good. Who knows? Yeah, that sucks to not know. You know, you show up to work and they're just like, you got to leave the building.
They weren't doing that bad, right?
I think they haven't started very well. I think the general idea was that now that Rodgers is here, maybe? You know, we're gonna go.
Oh God, I went back on my phone and that was up.
Yeah. I think the idea was, oh well, Rodgers is healthy now, so we should be going, 13-4 or whatever.
That's not going to happen.
See, it's unrealistic. Yeah. And I think this just, the way that some of those games have gone, like the game where they lost to Denver, like what was it, 12-9 or something like that. Yeah, like you don't even score any offensive touchdowns. They've been generally pretty underwhelming the whole season.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, do you fire him now or do you wait till the end of the season?
Who's going to replace him?
They have an interim guy now. I mean, I think they also demoted Nathaniel Hackett too from calling plays.
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't know who's doing it right now, but I think they felt that something needed to happen.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and whenever there's a coach fired, there's always, there's always possibility of internal stuff too.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh, for
Maybe
sure.
he didn't get along with someone, or who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Save that one. More than a dozen states come together and call TikTok as addictive. Wait, what? More than a dozen states call TikTok as I wrote this wrong. More than a dozen states call TikTok addictive, calling it digital nicotine.
I like nicotine.
It's like an e-cig
for your brain.
I don't think they're wrong. I just don't know what to do about it. I don't have the answer for that.
These states are coming together.
Yeah, because in your own state, you could pass stuff to regulate it if you wanted to. But that's got to pass higher up, But I don't disagree with the name, digital nicotine.
All right,
it's probably a good way to put it.
I also don't think it's that addictive. I don't have a very hard time getting off of TikTok.
Well, tell that to
but you're
every person in the world.
You're also not 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yes, I am,
dude. What I see on the top?
Mentally, I am.
Yeah,
that's not incorrect. I suppose.
The only thing I don't like, I truly think TikTok is an amazing tool for the most part, but you know what I don't like about it is
most things.
I don't follow anybody, so it just goes off what I watch, and if I stop or watch a video for an extra 4 seconds, the next 30 videos is just about that.
It sure
is. You know what I mean?
It happens all the time.
So annoying. And sometimes I don't I think you mentioned this. I'll see saying goodbye to my dog after 30 years. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to see that.
I know, right?
But then I'll watch it for 4 seconds. And then the next one's for a minute is just that. And it's like, dude.
So many of our things on ours are relationship things. I'm like, what the fuck? But we don't follow anybody.
Right.
And they're just random
Well, and then I realized, so on the bottom right, the little, the share button thing, you can hit that and there's a not interested button.
Yeah.
So you can hit that and then it'll stop showing you related stuff to that. But then the next thing will happen. You know what I mean? It's just,
I feel like you're going to end up getting that stuff again anyway.
It's pretty intuitive.
It's all cyclical.
Yeah. The last week though, it's been all Wicked shit. So I've been excited. It's just been Wicked and I got a lot of baseball.
Yeah. So you are addicted.
No, I wouldn't. I'd say I use it total 10 minutes a day, maybe. But I totally get how it can be addictive, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially when you get the brain rot shit. That's really where I think it becomes a problem for kids.
Yep.
You get a lot of that weird stuff that they end up watching it for 3 hours at a time.
Oh yeah. All right. An IG model faces $26,000 fine for feeding a whole chicken to a crocodile on a video. So it's a funny headline, but apparently it is she's in Australia. It is illegal in Australia and considered like animal cruelty.
To show another animal die?
Well, to feed it
to another
unwillingly.
Animal? Oh, okay.
She literally just threw it at a crocodile.
I don't know.
It destroyed it.
And it, yeah.
Just throwing a good old fastball right at it.
Another thing I saw in the talk related that's crazy, it blew my mind today, is have you ever seen a hippo chase?
Yeah. They're fucking fast.
Do you know how they chase you in water? I just saw a video that explained it and showed it.
They're running?
These motherfuckers breach, and they're so heavy, they go to the bottom and run on the bottom and then push up.
Wow.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's weird.
So if you ever see a hippo chase, they go up and then they disappear for a minute.
For a little while.
They're running and then go back up.
It was a run, man.
Like National Geographic posted a video of the underwater, and it literally goes like this, and then it gets down the bottom and just goes, and then pushes back. Dude,
I've definitely wondered that because
Bananas.
I've always heard that hippos are really fast, and I've never known why. But I never
they're
really.
not just swimming the thing; they're running on the bottom and then pushing up.
That's so weird.
Against water.
Yeah,
I've always wondered that, but I never like tried to dive into
That's
it.
fucking crazy. Yeah, they're quick little buggers, huh?
Yeah. That kind of stuff is what I think TikTok is great at. Like I didn't know that.
For sure.
Get those little like minute and a half like infographic kind of things.
Great. Yep.
I thought you were just shooting a free throw over there, Fost.
Yep.
We'll save that one.
You know it. Check the fridge really quick here.
Let's see here. LeBron and Bronny make history. First father-son duo in a basketball game in the NBA. They share the court for the first time and scored 19 together in the first game.
Nice.
My God, it's cold.
Is it?
It is.
Wow.
Okay. First of all, just sports out of sports. It's just incredible. Like imagine being one of the best players in the history and then your son's on the team. Like imagine like running down the floor at Staples and passing it and being like, holy fuck, that's, you know what I mean? Like imagine you're on the Astros and you're throwing a first and it's Hayden catch it. You know what I mean? Like it's bananas.
Well, women can't play on the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
But,
especially.
And I can't picture this with my own father because I haven't talked to him in years.
You didn't throw the toilet paper to you like Little Giants.
right into the shopping
Hot
cart.
hands hanging.
Anyways, yeah, so that happened. It's not he hasn't obviously preseason, but a lot of people are calling for him to go G League and develop a little more, which I don't disagree with. I don't think it's going to happen though. I think they're going to keep him there.
Have him come off the bench. Probably.
Obviously, clearly not starting, of course, but he'll average 3 points this year. But what he will do is get that garbage time and sell tickets, right? Like it'll still be the big story. Any photo you can get or video of them on the same. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. At one point in the season, Bronny's going to get a fast break and alley-oop it to Bron. And that will be like the greatest clip of Bron's career.
It'll probably
you know what I mean?
It'll probably be like the picture of the year.
Yeah, like that would be incredible. But he's not going to, Anyway, first father-son duo in the NBA. I think there's been a few that were really close, but no one obviously has lasted as long. So like there's been people who retire than their sons 3 years later. But let's see here. WNBA Finals, Lynx versus Liberty. Lynx actually beat Connecticut, which I did not have on my I had bingo card. I had Connecticut going there. So
well, and then the Lynx won game one.
Yeah,
didn't they?
Tough game, man. I watched the whole thing.
Weren't the Liberty up by like 18
Liberty were up
points?
by 18 in the fourth.
Wasn't the second game today?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I'm scared to.
Do you want me to look?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Lynx win, it's probably over because the first two games were in New York.
Is it best of 5 or is it best of 7?
It is best of 5.
All right, here we go.
What do you got?
I really need New York to win, man.
I'm
I
looking.
bet they did.
I hope so. They cannot go down 2-0.
Why is it not on the front page of ESPN?
Final score of game 2. Liberty wins by 14.
Woo!
Oh.
Okay, 1-1.
80-66.
Let's go.
Smacked 'em.
Okay, big time. Lynx are good, man. They had that Collier girl. Like, they got hoopers over there.
Naprish?
But Liberty have been the best team all year. they should win this. It would be a pretty big shock if they didn't win this with their firepower. I want Sabrina to get a ring, man.
Heading back to Minnesota, it sounds like.
Yep. Yeah. Really big deal though for Lynx to get that first game in New York, or really bad deal for Liberty to drop the first one out. Especially like games in 7-game series, you can drop one at home.
Yeah.
5-game series, dropping one at home is
what did Lil Yachty say in that Minnesota song? Something like Minnesota. What was it? Fost?
Cold as Minnesota.
Cold
in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Cold like Minnesota.
Remember that video? We used to watch that.
It's the dumbest
so much,
thing.
and I don't know why. Yeah. Why did we watch that?
Just to laugh.
I think so. Was that Lil Yachty?
Oh yeah.
Okay, it was.
Sure is.
Staying on women's basketball, Juju Watkins signs huge multi-year deal with Nike. Still at USC.
I was gonna say I don't even know who that is, but no.
Oh, really?
Okay, now I do. Now
yeah, she's best player in the country.
Okay.
Best player in the country as a freshman, by the way. She was bananas.
And she was at USC.
Yeah, USC. Yeah,
They
I think
suck.
she averaged like 27 a game or something.
But they're shitty.
I think they went to the tournament.
No, yeah,
didn't
they were. Yeah, no, they're not bad.
Yeah, they were a tournament team.
But yeah, she's like the next wave. She's not the next Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese, but she's like the next
great
star.
great player.
Yeah.
in
So she
college.
got, but as a sophomore now, so you're 19 years old, 20 maybe,
pulling in premium bucks.
multi-year deal with Nike.
Damn.
Woo. That's sad. Nintendo is releasing a $99 alarm clock that features sounds from Mario and Zelda to wake you up.
That sounds pretty cool. I mean, I could definitely not spend $99 and do that myself.
Yeah,
Find it on your
that's the
phone
thing
somewhere.
is you got to really be a Nintendo super fan to buy that.
For sure. Yeah.
And like, I'm sure it looks really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw something, I think it was yesterday, that was like iconic themes from Mario.
Yeah.
And like where the inspiration for those came from. And they were just like different songs.
Yeah.
Just like the dun 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 dun.
Yep.
It was from like a song that came out like a couple years before that came out.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
it really interesting that it's like you think that somebody just thought that up,
Right.
and it was just a popular song. And they just kind of switched it up just a tiny bit.
Took a little piece.
One of the songs I actually recognized, but I can't remember what it was now. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I definitely kind of remember that song a little bit. I couldn't. I'd have to go back and rewatch it again.
Was it the Pharaoh's Fortune?
No, it definitely was not the Bengals.
Oh, Walk Like an Egyptian. You didn't know it was a real song? No. Okay. All right.
When would I have ever heard that?
I don't
You know?
know. I rode in the car with my mom a lot, and it popped up on the PM radio.
I made myself laugh today. No one will probably see this, but on National Geographic on TikTok, they posted a video of like hundreds of penguins jumping off into the water off a big thing of ice. And I wrote, anyone else want to play Lucky Lemmings right now?
Very good. Very good.
Gambling. All right.
Have the little one go down the slide. And
Yeah, because it was like they're
get
just jumping.
caught, yeah.
They're just jumping off one by one. And I was like,
And they make
that's
the cutest little noises like, wee, woo.
Yeah.
I love the one where he like gets caught on the ledge and he like has to pull himself up into the.
It's a lot of happening for not a lot of money most of the time.
Yeah,
most of
man.
it's like a lot happening, and then you're like $1.78.
Yeah.
okay.
Cool.
McDonald's in Spain is launching an adult happy meal. By the way,
Okay. Adult. Gotta be
featuring
alcohol in it.
Friends toys. I don't know why.
Friends.
Yeah. So there's five.
There must be like an anniversary thing.
I don't think
they
so.
got like a
Not
30
that
year
I-
coming up.
Not that I know of. They just did that.
Okay.
I don't know why it's Friends, but and I kind of like the thought of an adult Happy Meal. You get a little toy.
I got the kids all Happy Meals. Friday night. They all got hungry after we got home after a while, and I ordered 3 Happy Meals, and they showed up, and they're in buckets because it's Halloween.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the kids were like, "But where's the toy?"
Right.
I was like, "Oh, the toy's the
is it
toy's
the
the bucket.
bucket? Oh, no.
And it comes with stickers, I think. And the kids are like, that sucks. It's a bucket. And I was
yeah.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
You can collect this. People do.
Sure.
Or you can take this and go trick-or-treating and get toys there.
And get about 7 pieces of candy in it.
Yeah, it's small.
I'm debating trick-or-treating this year. Not for me, but
You're going to go out?
I've never handed candy out here. And this neighborhood is cracking on Halloween.
Oh, I could believe it.
I like hundreds of kids. Hundreds.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like I see vans full of kids just being dropped off in this neighborhood.
And just walking around.
Yeah. But I always turn my light off and just watch my Ring camera and be like,
Well, you want to go walk around and get some candy or no? Okay.
My favorite thing, though, is going to your place later and digging through that big bowl of candy.
I know.
That's the best.
Oh, and I already have a big bowl that hasn't been touched.
Stealing all the Butterfingers out of there.
Oh, God, I want a Butterfinger right now.
I almost got one at the movie tonight, or today, I guess. Always weird coming out of a movie and it's light out.
Ugh.
I don't know why I thought of this, but when you said your place, it reminded me when I went to the concert, there was a person that had a My Father's Place shirt on. I was like, hell yeah. That's a good person right there.
You know what? If we were, all of us, if we were all heavy drinkers like we were in our early 20s, well, but if we were like, party mode back then and going to My Father's Place, we all would have had t-shirts. I for sure would have drunkenly bought t-shirts for everyone on Jaeger.
I still want one. I've never even been there.
I do too. They're pretty. They're there. There's merch.
Oh wait, did we go there?
Yeah, remember that's when you made your friend outside going to close my car door.
Oh yeah, that was my guy.
Yeah, that's your guy. Discord has been officially blocked in Turkey.
That's weird. Why?
Discord?
I don't know why. Can I tell you?
Something to do with Najib?
I never thought, I've had Discord for years. Mm-hmm. I never thought that it would become, it's one of the best forms of communication on the internet.
It's awesome.
Like, it really is great.
Yeah.
It's interesting the way that it was made, too, because the guy that created it just wanted a place that he could talk about Final Fantasy 11.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made it as like a place where he could talk about that with like his friends and shit. And then it turned into this massive company.
It probably just used to be like boards, right? Or like channels where you could go in and chat, and then it turned into video.
I know that before Discord was a big thing, and I guess this is still around, but Vent was the other really big
Vent.
one.
That's right. Yeah.
And I used to use that when I used to play WoW. I guess I still play it, but back in like the earlier parts of that, Vent was the thing. Like that was, if you wanted to have a whole bunch of people in a channel and be able to all communicate at the same time, like that's where you went.
You would vent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was called Ventrilo, but everybody would just call it Vent.
I can tell you the day that I got Discord. It's this video.
Why is that? How do you know?
I got Discord.
Is it because you had to make a video and you needed Discord?
In 2017.
7 years now?
I had no idea what it was. And I did a Fortnite collab with a bunch of big creators. And in the email, they're like, we'll just get in a thing on Discord. And I was like, what the fuck is Discord?
You're like, what the hell did you just say to me?
Yeah, it was because back then we were doing like game audio for Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like,
we were,
get into game audio, which is terrible. And I remember them talking about, they're like, yeah, just come into our channel on Discord. I was like,
okay,
I don't know what that is, but I'll get it. And then it truly is amazing, man.
It really is, yeah.
Not for Turkey. I almost said Turkins.
The Turkins.
Not for the Turkins.
Not them damn Turkins.
Let's see here. Freaky Friday 2 to be released August 8th, 2025. Colby is camping out.
Why am I camping out?
I've never seen the first one.
It's only like 25 years after the first one.
I never saw the first one.
Is that Lohan?
And I like Lohan and I like Jamie Lee Curtis. I just never saw it.
I think
when it came out, it just wasn't on my radar. It was like we were like early teens. You know what I mean? Just more into like sports and BSB.
Obviously, that never really changed.
Dude, there's some nasty stuff on here. Let's skip that too. Nikola Jokic.
Yep.
Jokic?
Yep. To get a signature shoe with China brand 361 degrees.
Don't care.
What is it going to be like? Orthotics with Velcro on
I
it?
don't care either. Fuck them.
Yeah. I'm surprised you even put that on there.
Yeah, I mean, it's news. I pretty much put it on there just so I could say fuck him publicly.
Yeah. He's a fan.
Kill Bill Volume 1 released 21 years ago.
Hell yeah.
Jeez.
21 years ago. A lot of swords in that movie.
The Bride.
A lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
Yeah.
That's a bloody movie.
Over in Ishii. That last scene, yeah. Alone.
Rajnishi?
Yeah.
I need a movie about the Rajneeshis.
There is a really good doc about it.
I know. Yeah.
That doc was wild.
What is it? It's Wild Wild Country.
Yeah, Wild Wild.
Yeah.
That was
Very, very good.
I mean, we missed this kind of, but Krispy Kreme is giving away donuts to people who order McDonald's over the weekend.
Damn.
I think it's in the app.
Would have loved having that.
Because they're collabing. I think they're like starting to sell Krispy Kreme stuff at McDonald's.
Ooh, I like that.
I would love.
In fact, I think they're gonna do. If I saw this right, don't hold me to this, but I think they're gonna do a breakfast sandwich on like cutting a donut.
Ooh.
You know,
That's
Krispy Kreme.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Krispy Kreme's fucking good.
Little sausage egg.
That's like they're no joke. And the thing is, just the old fashioned glazed.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest things.
They're pretty nuts.
You ever had a bad one?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
They're
You ever been in one?
No.
And I mean, like as a ring toss kind of thing, like been in one.
Oh, have I stuck my dick through the hole? Yes, I have.
But if you go into the store, like you can watch them be made. It's fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do they stick their dick in there?
Yep.
Yeah. That's
There's
how they dry them off.
There's glass, and you literally watch them do the dough and put it through the thing, and you can watch the whole process.
Then you go into the violation
That'd be
room
fun for the
afterwards.
kids.
Yeah.
There's
for
not
sure.
one close, but if you're ever around one, really fun for the kids. Let's see here. Tampa Bay Rays. Heard of them?
Yeah.
Name 3 players on the Tampa Bay Rays.
Right now?
Yep.
Yandy Diaz.
A Rosarena's not there anymore.
Jose Siri.
Yep.
And I'm trying to think of a pitcher. Brad Rasmussen.
Okay.
I think that's his name.
Tropicana's field completely torn off the roof with Hurricane Milton.
Well, that's good. They can replace the roof and not have it be a piece of shit now.
Yeah, that's
The photo's pretty nuts, man. It's like 3/4 of the roof is just gone.
Yeah, well, it's a shitty stadium.
Yeah.
It is.
They rank them at the beginning of every like baseball season.
It's
like,
always one of
stadiums.
the worst ones.
It's the worst. I'm pretty sure it's the worst.
I had to look up the other day when I saw that. I was like, I thought the Astros was Tropicana Field. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, no,
Minute
it's
Maid.
the other orange juice.
Yeah, yeah. The Tropicana is like
other orange juice.
historically fucking bad.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like players hate playing there too.
Oh yeah, I mean the turf sucks. And like, how many times have we seen highlights of like a dude hitting a really high pop fly and it just hits,
And there's
it just
nothing-
hits the fucking rafters, and they're just like, oh,
it's
well,
there.
yeah,
Okay.
what are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
By the way, I have Minute Maid way higher than Tropicana. Orange juice.
Oh, not the stadium itself. Okay.
The actual orange juice.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And by the way, I know a couple people down in Southern Florida, a couple friends who have completely evacuated. If you're involved down there, wish you the best, man. That shit is crazy. So hopefully
Yeah,
you're
Helene and then Milton, huh?
hopefully you're safe down there, man. That shit
Yeah.
looks terrible.
Who names these fucking things?
Probably the weather service or something. Bad enough to get one really fucking bad one. Unreal to get one right after
within
the
a
other.
week.
And then Milton's way fucking worse
Yeah,
too.
It's like the biggest one ever, man. It's bananas. So yeah, hopefully everyone's safe out there. Yeah, I have a couple creator friends that have like literally ditched their houses
Yeah.
and left. Like it's
Hoping it's there when they get back.
crazy. A live action Lilo and Stitch movie coming May 23rd, 2025.
Oh, my kids will be all up.
Are
on
they
that.
into the Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, they are.
Lilo.
Yeah, probably within the last year, both of them got really into it. Hayden got really into it, and then Riley kind of just.
Harrison also got really into it.
Yeah,
He's-
I
he's-
think it's
he's
more
wa-
the Stitch part of it. They just like Stitch.
Yeah, he's watched that movie probably 50 times in the last few months.
The wild part is I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're really good.
Yeah, I guess there's a couple of them, right?
There are, yeah, and they're great movies. I really enjoy them a lot. I came onto it pretty late. I started watching them because all the kids like them.
Yeah.
So I sat down and watched it one day. I was like, okay, I get it. And it's a very charming story.
Moana means family, or not Moana, whatever the word is. It's
Ohana.
Like Ohana. Moana.
Means nobody gets left behind.
A Big Bang Theory spinoff show is in the works.
Another one?
Is there already a spinoff
Yeah.
show?
Yeah. Young Sheldon is one
that's
of them. Yeah.
Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
I'm surprised we've talked this long about it. I seriously hate those fucking shows so much.
I don't know what this is about. It just said spinoff show in the works.
My dad's the only person that watches Young Sheldon.
Yep.
You're the only person in the entire country.
Yep.
Edward Scissorhands skin coming to Fortnite.
Yeah, which we mentioned.
You called it.
Dude,
You really did call it.
They say when or just
pretty bananas.
You're just gonna pop in one
holiday
day.
season. Yeah.
This is a good time for Fortnite. I hopped on with Bryce last night, right as you were like getting off.
I didn't see.
I think it said you were in the lobby, and Bryce and I got on, and I was like, let's invite him. And then I looked in Discord, and you were playing that Detroit.
Yeah. So the last week, we've pretty much just played one game, got clapped, and went to Detroit.
Oh, okay.
And Detroit's one player, but I've just been sharing my screen because Serena loves that game, and she's already played it. So I'm just watching because you could watch it like a movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's.
Yeah, I watched a couple different people play through that when it first came out, and it's just like I literally stopped it and went and got food and sat down. I was like, this is really gripping.
Yeah,
to
It
watch.
is incredible. New Karate Kid film in the works called Karate Kid Legends. It will star Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
I'm in.
I'm definitely in for
They
that.
got the Macchio. They got the Chan.
Yeah, makes
Probably
sense.
some surprises.
Yeah,
Hopefully they got Jaden.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he comes in.
yeah. He's like, I'm an icon living.
I was just gonna say he comes out. Woo!
Yeah, they play
was
his
that?
music through the whole sound.
Who was the girl that played in? Because there was another Karate Kid movie that like the main character was a girl. I don't remember who it was though.
It was the Pink Ranger, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
I think it was Lizzo.
Yes, way before. Okay, I gotta look. It's gonna bother me.
It was Lizzo. All right, next thing.
Elon Musk reveals personal assistant robots and autonomous driverless cabs.
Did you see a picture of those cabs?
And the robots, yeah.
The
Fucking insane.
the taxi looks really cool.
You know
like
what's
the
really
gold.
weird is those taxis look exactly like the cars in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Detroit's set in 2038,
Okay.
and they look really alike.
Man, he's been very active on the Twitter for sure.
Well, today I didn't even write it down. Today was nuts. Did you see what SpaceX did today?
It landed, didn't it?
Dude. So think about this. So every space shuttle that's gone up, right?
Yeah.
The what's it called? They always let go of most of it after they get up, and it just drops into the ocean and disintegrates or whatever.
Yeah.
This one, they went up, that thing fell, and they literally landed it back into the stand.
Oh my God.
I saw the video of it landing.
Fucking crazy, dude.
They're gonna reuse it or something.
Yeah, or it's just like way better for the environment. There's not
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
But you can literally watch it from space, and it just goes, and they just land it right.
It's so
back.
weird.
It's crazy.
It reminds me of like the Lunar Lander arcade game where
yeah,
you sit here and you control and you like see the thrusters and all the little jet like going off just a bunch of different different directions at once, trying to like move it inches at a time and
It's
to land
pretty
it.
insane, man. SpaceX has done, in my opinion, SpaceX has done more in 5 years than NASA has done since they went to the moon. And what it really is the government's not really involved with SpaceX. It's a private, just $1 billion company
Doing whatever he wants to
and
do.
just exploring. And that video, when I first saw it, I thought it was fake. I thought someone was playing a takeoff in reverse when I first saw it.
And then you realize,
And then I
like,
saw
oh.
a different view of thousands of people there cheering it on. And I was like, oh, fuck. They just landed it back into the thing.
Jeez.
When
He's really wanting to leave an imprint, huh?
Nuts.
When
Pretty nuts.
when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, please tell me this isn't going to be a video of it like crashing into it and the whole thing like blowing up or
Fails.
something."
I'll tell you also, so the driverless cabs, they actually already exist in some of the bigger cities. I don't see, man, this is crazy to say. I think Uber is going to be done.
It could,
I really
it very
do.
well could be.
Once they start rolling this out or what?
Yeah. And because when this
not
rolls
gonna be
out, there'll be
everywhere.
competitors.
It's not going to be everywhere, though.
Eventually will. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, not for like the foreseeable future, though, right?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd be scared as an Uber driver in New York City, maybe. Like if that was my means to survive.
I mean, they'll probably do test markets in large cities, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, that's where most of the business is for Uber as well.
Yeah.
It's if you're a full-time Uber driver, watch your back, because this really is, because it's once it's pretty fucking dialed in, man. Like with technology now, you could argue that it's safer than a human driving. You could argue it.
Yeah.
Because there's no human error.
Yeah. And humans are the ones creating these things.
Right. So we'll see. And then the personal robot for the home looks bananas.
Yeah, I know.
Like
right?
Their promise is like it'll cut your grass, cook dinner, clean, babysit. Like
I like doing all those things. Well, besides babysitting. It's literally what you think of these.
It's literally Rosie from Jetsons.
Yeah. They're gonna start around 20,000.
Fuck.
Which honestly seems really low to me.
Yeah.
For that. The only thing I thought of though is there's gonna be some asshole rich YouTuber that buys like 100 of them and starts a fucking army and does something stupid with it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Terminator.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know what? They would be really smart to do like a 2-person limit.
Two
like
robot
maybe 2
limit.
a household
Yeah.
max or something. But look, man.
One for the kids, one for the
This
wife.
motherfucker will clean and whatever the fuck. Great, let's do this.
Bring me a goddamn beer.
Yeah, it will.
Oh.
I wish it was like the one from Rocky 4, just the really like dopey looking one. Happy birthday, Polly.
They look really cool, man. I think they look really cool. Well, I mean, this shit is like hard to fathom, right? Because we're like right on the cusp of exactly what we thought of the future growing up, and
Elon's bringing it to us. Basically,
happen. Shit's gonna happen, man. We'll see. We'll see.
That was a sick man.
T.I. officially retiring from touring after winning $71 million lawsuit. So we talked about him winning that lawsuit a couple weeks ago, and now he basically said, "I'm fucking good. I don't need a tour."
I probably would be too if I won $71 million.
Me too.
I'm gonna take a little break if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, me too. Let's see here. We'll talk about that. Okay, let's get a couple not fun ones out of the way. R. Kelly's daughter says he sexually abused her as a child.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, color me not surprised. Unfortunately, that's really sad though.
It fucking sucks.
He's not a good guy, huh?
No.
All right.
Speaking of Pam, Jenna Fisher.
Oh, what?
Jenna Fisher.
Is Pam R. Kelly's daughter?
No, we were talking about The Office earlier. Jenna Fisher, Pam on The Office, reveals stage 1 breast cancer.
No. Why do all the good ones get the breast cancer?
That's literally what I said when I read that. I went, no.
God damn it, dude.
Stage 1 though. So
however,
it's early.
I will say since then, so she's actually the last 6 months went through 3 surgeries and chemo for it, and as of now is cancer free.
Are the tatas gone?
I don't know that.
Oh.
Shout out to Jenna Fisher, man. I think it's so cool. It's not cool because it's fucking terrible, but I think it's really cool that these big profile people are talking about it, man. Because I think a lot of people look up to these people. So if it'll go get some of their fans to go get mammograms and go get checked, could potentially save lives. So I think that's really cool because that shit you don't need to necessarily reveal.
How
So I think
often
that's
did
cool.
women get checked for that, you think?
Depends on your health. I think
Or like family history?
5 years maybe or something like that. I don't know.
So she probably just went in for a checkup, and it's not like she probably felt any different, right? Like, I'm feeling really
I think
off.
so. Yep.
Went in for a little checkup, and they check under there, and there's a little lumpy or something.
Yep.
Ugh. I need to get anyway. It's a difference.
Oh, I know.
Did you feel a lump?
Oh, there's a
Yeah, there's like 5 of them.
What is it, like cottage cheese?
Yeah. A cottage cheese under my left tit.
Yeah, yeah.
Gross.
Bunch of bumps on the gens.
On the gens.
Nelly sued for $50 million by, any guesses?
Himself.
He sued himself.
You're not far off.
Okay, that's why I thought it'd be something crazy.
Well, there's two sides of the story.
Kelly Rowland.
Nelly is sued for $50 million by the St. Lunatics.
Okay.
Oh.
And basically what this was they went back and looked and they were not paid the correct royalties for Country Grammar, which is one of the biggest rap albums ever.
Yeah, okay.
And they were on a couple songs on there. Since then, though, 3 of the 4 St. Lunatics say they aren't going to be a part of this lawsuit, and it's probably been settled out of court. Ali is the only one staying in this lawsuit, and will try to sue Nelly, I guess.
I was going to guess Murphy Lee.
My take on this, though, is like there's one. It's been
A long
when did that
time.
album come out? 20 years or more?
Probably.
Okay,
I mean,
so
we were listening to it in
Middle
before
school, yeah.
that.
one. Oh no, you're right. It was middle school.
Probably 25 years
So
ago.
one, it's a long time ago, but 2, I think that people don't realize, like, there's what would you call it? Like, there's equity in what Nelly did, meaning like, yes, you should have been paid correctly, but also like, he literally gave, because of that album, he gave a solo out career to Murphy Lee. He gave a career to St. Lunatics because of the success of that album, and so
Right.
Kind of paid
there's
for
kind of an
itself already.
unsaid thing of like, really, you're gonna sue me? Like, because
literally-
of the success, you have a fucking career. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like, I made you.
so that's probably kind of tough to deal with.
I wonder if that was part of like the rebuttal for that was
I'm sure.
like,
But the hard part about that is if it's a lawsuit in court, there's no, that's an unsaid
yeah.
thing, which doesn't work in court. Let's see here. That's funny. These will actually go together. 2 Taylor things here. Taylor Swift outranks Rihanna as richest female musician now. She passed Rihanna at 1.6 billion.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that Eras tour, I think she went from 700 million to 1.6 billion.
Okay.
That's
that
crazy.
Does this transition to you showing pictures of Rihanna to me?
No, but damn it, I can. Anyway, so she's now the richest female musician, and then also she has also donated $5 million to hurricane relief, imagine being in a place where you can just text your assistant and go, "Hey,
Throw $5 million
throw
at
him
it.
5."
Feeling a
Holy
certain way.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's so much. Like most celebrity, and it's the amount doesn't really matter, but most celebrities that I've seen are like 50K, 100K.
Yeah, yeah.
5 mil. That's still a fuckload of money, but 5 million. And that's just, she was probably like, yeah, sure.
Damn. Take that out of the
That's some quiche.
the 19th savings account I have.
Yeah, that's
Good for her.
some quiche, man. Hey, 1.6 billion is no joke. That's some quiche.
It's the first nice thing she's ever done.
That's let's see here. Okay, 4 more on here. This is really big news to me. I think one of the main reasons that most theater people don't like the movies is normally they take songs out for the movie, and like they kind of change things. Like even Dear Evan Hansen, which I love, they took 4 songs out, 4 very important songs out. Rent, they took songs out, like, just to make it fit. The Wicked movie recording soundtrack track list has released, and it is the exact same as the show.
Ooh, there we go.
They did not skip a single song.
Hey, good on them for that.
Let's fucking go. And can I tell you why? This is being made by theater people. Like,
as it
everyone
should be.
in it are big theater people. Like even Ariana. Like Ariana was in Les Mis when she was 6. You know what I mean? Like
That's how it should be.
that's how it should be. It shouldn't be made by a big director who doesn't know how fucking things work.
Could I name one Wicked song?
I hope so.
Maybe.
I don't think I can.
Popular.
Oh, okay.
Defying Gravity.
Popular.
Okay, I think that's the only
Defying
one I know.
Gravity.
Didn't that lady like our host? Popular.
Oh yeah, Chris Chenoweth. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Wow. Look at me.
That's Chris Chenoweth.
All right.
Yeah, she did like our stuff. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So did Megan Train. Yeah, we had some stuff now.
Yeah.
We had some people. Oh, did we ever talk about Rob Deerdeck liking our shit?
Not on here. I don't think we were.
Shout out to Rob.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Rob. Genuinely one of my favorite people ever.
We refer to him as Robbie.
Yeah, that's Robbie D. That's Robbie D.
Robbie D. We call him by first name. We call him Robert. Anyway,
that's really, really
encouraging,
I guess. That's really, really good. Shams officially joining ESPN as lead NBA insider.
I don't know why I thought he was with ESPN this whole time.
Nope.
Was he just independent? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who?
Shams. You don't know who Shams is?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I'd have to see him.
It was basically Shams and Woj that were both insiders.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tweet like breaking news. So now
that's crazy.
Woj is gone.
He was just doing all that independent.
He just had a bunch of connections. So now he is officially signed with ESPN, basically taking Woj's spot as NBA insider. I mean, it's what should have happened. He was right there.
He was next best.
Yep, he was next best.
ESPN was like dying.
They are in some departments,
okay,
for sure. But I mean, they're going to keep the social media people.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shams. It's not the same, but
that's about as good as it's going to get, though.
Yep. Bath and Body Works pulls new candle design after KKK resemblance. I'll show you it. It's fun. It's
the hell? Okay.
It's one of those where you go, how did you not?
What does it smell like?
Like supremacy, of course.
I'm not going to make a joke.
You can make a joke. Okay. Don't make a joke then.
Yeah, look, this is literally one of those where you go, how did you not?
This got pulled?
Yeah. So it's supposed to be like the snowflake made out of paper. And it's like, how do you look at that and not see that that's going to be a problem?
Yeah, that looks like Klan members there.
You know what I mean? Like, how did that get
What's
through?
the scent? What's the scent? What is it?
Snowed in, it's called. And I get what they're going for, but like, you've got to
have a little more foresight than that.
You got to know that that's going to be a problem.
Boy, that's rough.
Well,
wild.
At least somebody caught it later.
Sure.
After a bunch of money was wasted.
Yep. Rafael Nadal is retiring from tennis.
Oh,
that one caught me by surprise. I saw that on the timeline the other day.
Yep.
And I was like, whoa. I mean, I guess he's pretty up there in age though.
Yep.
But man, yeah.
Tennis is
end of an era.
Yeah.
He's
been good almost forever.
He was the king of clay, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's quite the woodsman on the clay.
Yep. Haley Mathers, heard of her?
Yeah.
No.
Haley Mathers reveals on her podcast she's having a boy.
Yeah. Did you watch we've probably talked about this. Did you watch the video, the temporary video?
Huh?
Man, oh man, that got your boy feeling a certain way.
Sure.
Holy shit.
Horny?
Who's filming? Yeah. Oh, I'm just horny. Who films all that stuff? Was it my dad in there? Because it had all the timestamps.
Probably. Yeah. Really, really good.
There's a lot of
really good.
What's crazy though is like there was never, when he was through all of Eminem's career, like you never really heard. I mean, you heard about his family, but you never really like saw them.
Right. Yeah. Very private.
Very private when it came to not the matters, but like the just what they physically look like, what they look like, who they are.
Yeah.
And now it's like all out there. It really is.
Well, I would say a big part of that is she's an adult now and can choose to be part of it.
Yeah.
But
they agreed to like you can
good for her.
Show all this old footage of us as
Grandpa Marshall.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's cool. You got about what, 2 more years till you're grandpa?
Yeah, at least. Well, 2 years, 9 months. Yeah, for sure.
2 years, 9 months. Oh,
I think that's a Yellow Card song, isn't it?
It is. Yep.
2 years, 9 months.
What's
what
that
was
called?
that? 6 months, 7 days.
1 year, 6 months. What's
one?
that?
No, it is one.
I'm gonna look it up now because we can't play it on the podcast.
1 month, 1
year, 6
so
months.
ain't it?
Is it 1 year, 6 months?
I will not forget.
That sounds.
I will not forget.
I'm glad you guys know exactly. 1 year, 6 months.
I'm falling into
1 year, 6 months. Yeah.
We're about to get pulled.
Hey, man, I know they're kind of a joke sometimes. They were great live. I saw them live. Yeah. They were fucking great.
The violin goes bananas.
They opened for Copeland.
Yep.
Nightmare Before Christmas released 31 years ago this week.
Holy shit.
Man.
You know what? I'm going to watch that this year. I've only seen it once.
It's really good, man.
I'm going to watch it this year.
I've never seen it.
And you know what I'm going to...
You should watch it too, Cole.
The only reason I'm going to watch it is just in solidarity to Cheeska. It's his favorite movie. I'll watch it. I've seen it one time with Cheeska, like a few, I don't know, 8 years ago. It's pretty good.
His all-time favorite movie?
Yeah.
It's good.
The music's really good. Danny Elfman.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell you something funny with my favorite movie, which is Dumb and Dumber? My mom and Harold have his friends staying at their place right now.
Okay. Is he blind?
No, it's a friend from childhood for Harold. He's known this guy for probably 40 some years. Anyway, this guy's staying with them for a little bit of time until he can find a place, blah, blah, blah. He's moving back. Anyway, my mom was telling me the other day, she said, guy's name is Bill. Of course. Bill's never seen Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, shit.
I was like, excuse me? Bill's never seen Dumb and Dumber. I said, well, that needs to change.
Yep.
So just before I came over here tonight, I dropped off T-Money. And sure as shit, they were all sitting down watching Dumb and Dumber. Yeah.
That's funny.
And I'm trying to remember the part I walked in on. I think it was this scene.
Seabass?
No. Is it where they must have just started the movie?
Okay.
Oh, it was way at the beginning of the movie. He's driving her to the airport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's like,
that's awesome.
Heading somewhere?
Yep.
I saw the luggage and the plane ticket, put two and two together. As he driving her to the airport. Anyway.
I just saw Jim. What did I just see? Oh, you know what? I just saw Jim Carrey in The Office.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the episode I just watched. Is they're looking for the new.
Oh, and he's just got a little.
Yeah. He has he's talking about the fingerlings or something in it. Remember that?
Yeah. And there's like a lot of celebrities.
I really like Will Arnett's bit in that. Will Arnett's bit. He's like, yeah, I have a 3-step process or a 3-step plan to double your sales. And they're like, well, can you tell me? He's like, you got to hire me out. I'm not going to just give you my plan.
yeah.
It's such a funny bit.
Why would I just tell you?
It's really funny. All right, a few more here. Come on. Big news.
Okay.
New Kanye album coming called Bully.
Oh,
okay.
Reportedly from people close to him, 100% produced and written by Kanye.
Whoa.
Which he has not done since...
Vietnam.
I do remember that
Fantasy?
Vietnam album of his.
Probably since Twisted Fantasy, because ever since then he's had like co-producers and shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Fully written.
I'm ready.
And
I'm ready
produced.
for that style of Kanye.
Can I also tell you
it.
that name of that album tells me some things about this album already.
Bully. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna go hard.
Let's fucking go.
I need it. I need some good Kanye in my life.
Yeah, man.
This is gonna be that. What's that one album with the black skinhead on it? Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. Is that Jesus? Yeah, that's so.
I don't know what it's gonna be. That's the fun thing about him. Every album's different.
Yeah.
But from the name of it and from clips I've seen of his last shows, I think he's off the gospel stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was for a little. Yeah.
Yeah.
That gospel shit only lasted like one.
And there's some good ass music on there, man. But we'll see.
He's feeling a certain way.
I'm telling you, man.
He's feeling that nitro is what he's feeling.
Can you imagine? And this probably isn't going to happen. But can you imagine if he just had just like I don't want to say college dropout, but like a graduation style album that just like completely redeemed him musically. You know what I mean? Like
love it.
6 hits, just like no skip. You know what I mean? Can you imagine?
I just don't feel like
that's gonna happen. I love his music. The last album, I really liked it. There's 3 songs that I go back to.
Yeah.
On those old albums, there's almost the whole fucking album I go back to.
I don't think he's making music for people anymore. I think it's more for him.
Phew, man. Yeah. We'll see. But it's that sounds promising though.
Yeah.
I would definitely love one more classic.
I'll also
Kanye
say
album.
this: a video leaked to him in the studio the other day that I saw, and he's back on the ASR keyboard chopping samples up.
Okay.
So
that's a good sign.
That is a good sign.
Oh boy.
Very good sign.
Oh, all right. Two more things. Sports.
Okay.
Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, and Guardians advance to league championships.
Dodgers beat the shit out of the Mets today.
Did they?
Oh yeah, 9-0.
So
You guys talk amongst yourself. I'm not a baseball guy. I gotta pee.
I have two takes here. One, we've said this before. Yankees, Dodgers would be just so much fun.
It really
I'll also
would.
say this. The Subway series would be fucking sick too, though.
It would.
It wouldn't be as, I don't think it would be as big or as cool as Yankees Dodgers, but Subway Series would be nuts.
Subway Series would be cool, and I really wish that if they did that, they would have a game every day because there would be no reason for a travel day.
For sure, no travel day.
And we haven't had one of those in 25 years.
It would be fucking
or
cool,
24 years or whatever. So I think it was 2000 when we had that.
It would be really cool. It's looking like it's going to be Dodgers are really rolling right now.
Yep, they are hitting their stride
Yeah,
right now. They are very dangerous looking.
Yeah, they're rolling.
For one of the first times in my life, I'm pulling for the Yankees, though.
Yeah.
I really want to see that matchup super bad.
Me too.
Shouts to Cleveland, though. The way that they won Game 5 after being down, and then Lane Thomas comes in, hits the first pitch grand slam off of Scooble is fucking bonkers.
I'll also say this.
That was a great series, though. The Tigers Cleveland series.
I was going to say,
awesome.
shout out to Detroit.
They performed way better than I gave them credit for.
Yeah, shout out to Detroit, man. I was really rooting for them to keep going. Yeah, I think either way it's going to be good. So you could have Dodgers, Yankees. You could have Mets,
Yankees.
You could have Dodgers,
Cleveland.
Mets. Cleveland. Sorry, or you could have Subway.
They
I think
really
it'd be cool.
They really don't want like the Mets and the Guardians though.
That would be
That is the worst outcome for
Yes,
sure.
it is by far.
you got to have at least one or both of those.
It's got to be Subway or it's got to be L.A., New York.
Like I said though, unless something happens, I think any team is in trouble with how LA is playing right now. Mm-hmm. They're rolling.
I hate the fact that they're still playing games at like noon.
Yeah, they have a game at noon tomorrow.
Yeah,
on Monday.
you would think this high up they would be a little more prime time.
Yeah, all championship series and World Series games should be no earlier than 5 p.m.
For sure. Yep. All right, most important one of the week.
The game that nearly killed me.
The Oregon
Play the
Ducks.
song, I might get pulled.
The Oregon Duck shoots his shot at Sydney Sweeney.
Oh,
She responded on Twitter, on Instagram.
oh, really?
Yeah, the duck held up a sign on College Game Day that said Sydney Sweeney, call me back.
Okay.
And she reposted it and wrote, sorry, changed my number, LOL.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Okay, let's get into this. Okay, so let me set the table here. Number 2, Ohio State. And by number 2, for non-sports people, that means they're ranked number 2 in the country. So the second best team in the country. Played the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks. Marquee matchup. It's looking like now probably the biggest game of the year in college football with how ranked teams are losing and going up and down. It was in Eugene, which is an hour south of us. College Game Day was there.
Really weird to have that game on NBC, by the way.
It's affiliate.
Yeah.
College Game Day was there. It was, outside of the game, it was the biggest thing to ever happen at Autzen. We've had some big games.
This
Never
is
had
one.
a top 3 game. We've had Game Day many times, but Game Day plus this big of a game,
And both teams being top 5.
both games being top 3.
Yeah.
We did a blackout, which looked really good. And can I tell you something? Okay, so the black jerseys I love. They look hard. I even fucked with Ohio State's jerseys. I loved, because that was a new jersey for them.
The icy ones?
Yeah, it was all white icy. Yeah, they called it icy, I think.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, so that was they busted out a new uniform to play us too,
Okay.
which I fuck with that. I like, and I also like that it was total opposites.
Yeah.
Way easier to watch. A lot of people in the crowd. 60,129 new Autzen record. From what I have heard, that place was rocking. From beginning to end. Like obviously people didn't leave because the game came down to
the last play.
Everybody was dialed in the whole time.
You know what I knew that this was real serious at Autzen? They showed a picture an hour before kickoff and the student section was full. Bottom to top.
That's something that just doesn't happen.
Student section is always the last to fill in for the most part. It's always empty up top until the game starts because everyone's drunk and fucking. And it was packed, and I was like, oh, okay, they're locked in. Okay, got it. And then 60,000 is what 5,000 more than capacity. So that means about 5,000 standing room
out on the concourse,
wherever the fuck they can be.
I think there's sardines.
That's bananas. So yeah, just setting the table. It's hard to say it's the biggest game because like we've played a national championship in our lifetime, but like it's the biggest game
that wasn't
a national championship, or certainly the biggest game that's ever been at Autzen. The hype for this game is one of the most hyped games I've ever seen. Not just for Ducks.
Period.
But the hype for this game all across the country was huge. It was...
And I mean, they've been talking about it since the beginning of the season. Like, this is going to be one of the games to
Every
watch.
analyst I watched talk about it said this is the game they circled preseason to watch. So, huge game. Okay, so 4:30 kickoff. 2 versus number 3. All black uniforms, and then Ohio State had the icy white. Let's see here. You know who was on the sideline I saw? A lot of people, of course, but these 3 people were on the sideline, and it really warmed my heart.
Joey Harrington.
I don't know. Was he there?
Yeah, they showed him.
He was.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was there.
And Ty was there. Ty
Burrell.
Yep. Burrell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thought you meant Ty Dolla $ign or something.
Nope.
Okay.
But the 3 people that I loved seeing that were all standing next to each other on the sideline: LeGarrette Blount, Jonathan Stewart, and Kenyon Barner.
Nice.
We're all just standing there cheering on, and they all rushed the field. There's a video of all 3 of them rushing the field when we won.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking awesome.
TJ Ward was also
TJ
there.
Ward was there. Yeah, there's a ton. I mean,
Yeah, every
game of the year. Yeah. But really, I just love I love seeing like different generations of, especially running backs, just all hanging out and shooting the shit. I bet Also, Kenyon looks fast and he was fast. He looked so fast running out on that field.
He was ready.
The
to
video
play.
of it, I was like, "Oh fuck, you're like in the season shape." Like he.
What a game!
That by the way, that's 3 really good running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jay Stu, LeGarrette Blount, Kenyon Barner. That's got to be 3 of the top 6 or 7 we've ever had, right? You throw LaMichael there.
Jay Stu.
You throw Jay Stu, I said.
Oh,
Royce.
There you go. Royce there. Who was I mean, even Verdell did crazy numbers. Yeah, so that's 3 of the top 5 or 6 ever.
Whitehead.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, so
I think the table's set.
yeah. What did you guys do for the game?
Table.
At the time, I was
Blacked out.
I was playing Resident Evil 7, and I had the game on my work laptop.
Okay.
Just kind of sitting on the table there. So I was kind of going back and forth. I had it on higher volume just so I could hear it when I wasn't physically watching.
Okay.
But after a while, after about halfway through the second quarter, I was like, I have to just watch this. Like, I can't be doing more than one thing right now.
I can't imagine playing a game during that game.
Yeah, I was just, for a little while, I was
Holy
like,
fuck.
I was kind of in the middle of something, and I wanted to see if I could finish the game. And I was like, okay, I'll throw the game on, and I'll just I'll kind of be watching and going back and forth. And after a little bit, when I realized how close this game was going to be, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I can't have the anxiety of just hearing a play and not seeing it now. So then I just went straight to that instead.
Okay. And you at your mom's?
Yeah, went to my mom's house, and quite a few of the family were there.
Yeah.
Couple missing, but yeah, we stayed for the whole game.
Yeah.
We got there a little bit before we ate, and then we
What'd you have food over there? Burgers?
watched the whole game. We had sloppy joes.
Awesome.
Sloppy joes and potato salad. That is a staple in that
that's
house.
young
They
family
were
staple.
extra sloppy for you.
sure. Yeah, Bryce and I enjoyed some beverages together, and Harold, Bryce, and I were having a good time.
Sure.
Obviously, it ended really well too. Yeah, I did not. It could have been a way different night.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I just watched it here.
With your pizza
It's
rolls.
the first time I've ever had my sound bar on max.
Holy shit!
Turned it all the way up.
Wow.
I was really, really excited for this fucking game, man. There was a lot of hype around this game. So I was really fucking excited. Yeah, I made copious amounts of pizza rolls that right before the game. Pretty much filled up the air fryer. It wasn't even a flat layer.
Yeah.
Just dumped them in.
Just a pile of them in there.
Did you go halfway and shake them?
Oh yeah,
little toss?
4 and 5.
Okay, 4 and
minutes
5.
and then 5
Nice.
minutes. It says 4 and 4, but I like a little extra minute crisp.
I hear you.
Knocked out 2 Shirley Temps.
Shirley Temps.
This guy was wasted.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was on the couch for a little bit, but I think the last 10 minutes or so, I was standing or on that ottoman, like right in front of the TV. It was fucking intense. And then that last 45 seconds, I was on the stairs.
It was wild.
Yeah, I couldn't watch. Okay, so I mean, everyone listening to this will probably know Oregon wins 32-31.
Yeah. What a weird score.
Really, really good. Look, regardless of the outcome, really, really fun football game to watch.
A lot of really strange
Fucking
things happening
chaos.
too.
Like, you want to talk about meeting expectations, right? It's the most hype game ever, and then you just have 4 or 5 just chaotic things happen. Like, it was so entertaining. I mean, it literally started off with a missed interception.
That
Right?
was.
So 100%. I even saw most Ohio State fans today on Twitter be like, yeah, that's how that wasn't reviewed. Actually, I know why it wasn't reviewed. Can I tell you why?
Something to do with.
We fell for it because we had it for a long time. Fucking Chip, man. He called a play. They snapped the play so fast after that.
Yeah.
And you know that's Chip. Definitely a pick though. So it started with that, and then you had our placeholder doing a hook shot.
It almost was returned
into the end zone.
Yeah, I was like, please tell me that they're not going to take this thing all the way back.
Yeah,
Good God.
they almost did.
They almost did.
But like, now that we know the outcome, we can look back on that and be like, what the? But at the time, you're like, dude, don't fuck around.
Yeah.
But so that, and then you had the Trayshawn Holden spit thing, and then you had another multiple missed things.
Some missed field goals.
You had missed field goals. You had missed 2-point conversions. You had I don't know, 4 or 5 really big pass interference calls for both sides, like huge calls.
The onside kick.
Oh, dude, come on!
That's such a ballsy move.
That is one of the craziest. I've never seen that in my life. That is one of the craziest things.
Right off that guy that was not ready.
Do you know how? I think it's a little luck, plus probably practice and just good. But do you know how hard that is?
Really hard.
Holy shit!
And he almost recovered his own fucking thing. He was right on it.
That's one of those plays where like everybody's thought of that before. Like instead of just doing how you just driving into the ground and get the big bounce. Yeah. How many people thought why don't you just kick it as hard as you can right at him? There's no way he's gonna catch it.
Well, I thought when I first saw it, I thought he fucked the kick up.
Yeah. I
didn't think he meant to do it on purpose. And then they showed the replay and everyone shifted right when he started moving to that spot. Like everyone started running right there. And I was like, oh, fuck.
It was planned.
That was planned. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's ballsy, man. But look, you got to pull the stops out, right? You got to take risks. You got to try shit. And look, Ohio State's a really fucking good team. They are really fucking good.
But they hadn't seen anything like Oregon all season.
They hadn't played anything like us yet. Really, really good team though, and honestly, could have gone either way. It really could have. Like one little misstep could have gone either way. Jordan James has another huge game. He's pun intended, really hitting a stride. Like he's that's what 2 games in a row now over 150. I think maybe he's running, and especially on Ohio State. That's
and their defense is really good too.
They're arguably the best in the country.
Offensive line was great.
Come on, man.
Really, really good.
I saw someone talk about how, and Dan Lanning isn't out on the field, of course, but they're really giving Dan credit for like that first 2 games. Most of the things they were saying about Oregon was O-line is not looking good. They gave up 7 sacks in the first 2 games, and we were all like, what's happening?
Yeah.
They changed centers though, didn't they?
They did, and they have not allowed a sack since. They're locked the fuck in. Which that's everything, right? Like when you have a dynamic quarterback, if you can give him time, good things happen, right?
And he was slinging.
Can I tell you something? That boy was throwing.
Oh yeah.
And again, it almost felt a little like Dan was like, okay, guys, give me a list of things that everyone in the country thinks about us. And then he was like, okay, they think we just check down. All right, we're throwing the fucking ball. They think we're soft. All right, we're hitting everyone as hard as we can. They think we can't run on Ohio State. You know what I mean? It just seemed like he was like, let's answer everything. Because that boy was tossing that rock.
And it's like
holy
and like he was throwing 40 yards downfield multiple times. And it seems like every time he did it, they caught it. It was perfect throws.
Perfect throw. Yep. Trayshawn Holden had a couple big ones before that thing. Evan Stewart. Evan Stewart is so good.
He's a monster.
He is so good. A couple of the routes on those long passes that he did, they like slowed down and watched the move. Dude, he's nasty with it.
And just the one that he caught like right after Holden got ejected, it was like the 65-yard one or whatever.
Ran
and he's
another
like
20.
He's like dragging the guy with him.
Locked in, man.
Ferguson was on the money.
I think Tez had -2 yards at the half, and then they got him involved, man. And could you imagine, even if you're Ohio State, that's got to be so hard to guard someone like Tez.
He's just so fast.
One, he's just fast. Like he's just gonna run past you, but also they move him so much that you're like, dude, what do we do here? Like they use him 8 different ways. You know what I mean? And he's just so dangerous when he gets the ball in open field. And then it finally worked. He had I think a 54-yard touchdown. And again, it was just Dylan Gabriel, just perfect spiral right here. Like just
on the mun.
Whoo, he was throwing. I think he ended with 341 and 3 touchdowns total.
And the touchdown that he ran for it was huge. A great run. Yeah,
big time. I'll tell you, that one on the left side that he threw to who was that touchdown to? Was it Evan Stewart, maybe?
Yeah.
That throw was impossible. That one, he got 1 foot down and the guy was on him in the end zone. That throw, he did miss that one to Tez. Tez was open by 30 feet.
Yeah, he just didn't see him over there.
Well, 1, he's lefty.
Yeah,
so he didn't see him. But 2, I also think he didn't see him, of course. That's the answer. But I also think that's where he threw a pick last game. And I think in his mind, he was like, I'm not going to risk that across the field. There's no one over there now.
He's also kind of small too. He may not have. He may not have even seen.
If he's a right-handed quarterback, though, he sees that and it's a touchdown.
Oh, sure.
Everyone played. I'll tell you who played amazing I can never say his name, but the Ooga Booga Luga guy.
Oh, Uiagalelei?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It seemed like every stop.
You almost got it there.
Almost nailed. It seemed like almost every stop on third down was him.
He had a lot of them. Dude, also, the run defense. Outside of the 150-yard run that that Henderson had, they only had like 50 or 60 yards total rushing outside of that.
Some of that was the quarterback too.
Yeah.
Defense is locked in. Our DBs played really well. Like, you know, Ohio State's, they always have the best receivers in the country. So you're going to give up some yards. Like, but the fact that, I mean, Jeremiah Smith I think he maybe had 100 though, but still containing all of those receivers.
Pretty hard to do.
Our DBs were locked in, man. They played really, really well. So it comes down to the end. Okay, that's what I was going to talk about. Have you guys seen any analyzing of the last couple plays? Or anyone talk about it?
A little bit, yeah.
So this didn't occur to me watching it. And then I watched a TikTok, going back to TikTok, of a guy breaking down what really happened. And not only did I think we can't come out with a better scheme as a team, like it kind of felt like even when momentum was down, it kind of felt like we always had a plan of what we were going to do. Dan Lanning did one thing at the end of the game that out chess played them. Okay. And at the time I didn't realize it, but so we're up by 1. There's under a minute left, right? They're pushing the ball down, honestly. I was a little nervous. I was like, fuck, they're getting 15 yards at a time. There's 10 seconds left. Okay. They run that one play to the left, incomplete pass, 6 seconds left. Then he runs and fucks up, does the stupid shit, right? That play before that last throw, Dan Lanning put an extra person out on the field on purpose for 12th man on purpose for that penalty. Mm-hmm. Okay. And basically what it was, there's literally video that leaked of him going, go on the sideline. Like, on purpose.
Really?
Yeah. So basically what this is there's 10 seconds left. You don't want to give up a big thing, so you put a fucking extra guy out there. You know it's going to be a penalty, but with that penalty, you take that penalty, but they're going to run that play and they burn 4 seconds with, does that make sense? Like, they burned that 4 seconds and you had an extra player there. So they took that penalty, but it literally did nothing because it wasted time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So literally he
you just bottom 4 seconds.
Bottom 4 seconds when there's 10 seconds left.
Right, yeah.
So then that's why they didn't have time. They had 6 seconds. That's not enough time to run the ball, call a timeout. Because when you run the ball and slide, that doesn't stop the clock.
Especially because it wasn't a first down.
But like to have the wherewithal to like play chess like that in that moment is crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of everything we've looked for in a duck coach for a while. Because we've had a lot of coaches that were kind of pussy and like just didn't play football. And the fact that he did that is bananas.
Well,
like
especially because he was a defensive coach.
There you go. Like he literally took that penalty to let them run that play, know that they weren't going to score because we had an extra person out there. And then they wasted 4 seconds, and then they only had time to run one play.
Huh.
Smart, man. Because if they didn't do that, they'd had 10 seconds. They could have thrown. Time would have stopped. Could have kicked a field goal. Game. You know what I mean?
If they converted.
Bananas.
Also,
man.
the offensive pass interference thing really saved the day.
And by the way, it was pass interference.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it definitely was.
I get in the heat of the battle. You Ohio State fans might disagree, but
you can't extend the arm.
Literally. Yeah, you can't extend the arm. There was missed calls, both sides, both ways. There was missed calls. I thought that we were going to get called on a couple PIs that didn't get called. There's certainly stuff on both sides. What's his name? Sam? No, not Sam. Who's their quarterback?
Will Howard.
Sam Howard.
How do you think he feels?
Pretty bad. So overall,
it's a pretty.
What else is he going to do?
Overall, he played a pretty damn good game.
He played a great game.
He was great.
Over 300.
But that last play though, I think maybe he thought he had more time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just lack of awareness in the highest pressure of your life, maybe, or muscle memory to slot. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? But not good. I'm happy about it, of course. But
Just had to get down a second earlier and call that last time out.
But,
still, they still would have had to kick a deep field goal. It's
but again, they didn't have that second.
True.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man.
I'm sure he doesn't feel great, but they're still number 4 in the country. So,
and it's
did not drop down much.
Very possible we play them again.
probably
It's very possible.
They're not going to lose another game.
Yeah, very possible. Yeah, we're not gonna lose another game either.
I don't know. We're playing Purdue this week.
I looked. Can I tell you something? I looked at everyone's schedule today. We play Purdue. The only 2 teams I'm even remotely worried about, and I'm not worried about, but could be, is Illinois and Michigan. Illinois is at home for us. That should be. We should win that. Michigan's ranked 25th. They're not last year's Michigan. It is at the big house though.
But they can't throw the ball.
But it's not last year's Michigan. Like, they're not dominant. That's it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Do they not play Penn State this year?
No. And of course,
next year.
we play Washington last, which, like,
You never know.
Never know.
fuck. But we should win that. Our road to undefeated for the season is not too bad, man.
Yeah.
It's literally Illinois, Michigan. The rest are
And Washington, obviously.
and Washington, who can always be a factor. Who knows? But our road, though, so then when you look at Georgia, Bama, Texas, all of them, they all play pretty high-ranked teams still. You know what I mean? They all got to play each other still. You know what I mean? So we're looking pretty good, man. So we moved up to 2 in the country, which I was talking to Huss about this today. Like, I get it's really hard to take Texas from 1 since they did win against a ranked team. I get it. I think, though, that Oregon, I think that win is going to be the most impressive win of the whole college year.
I saw a breakdown of like Texas and Oregon's resume.
Yeah.
Oregon's resume is way
strength of schedule, all of it. Like, I actually thought they would be number 1 because of the strength of that win.
I think the only reason why they didn't is because Texas beat Oklahoma 34-3.
Yeah.
So
It was dominant game against number 18. I get you. It's hard to take off one, but
do you want to adjust my cord really quick? For some reason, I lost audio on that side. There we go.
You messed with mine.
Anyway,
I can't hear anything now. It's all right.
No.
No, I'm crackly again.
Oh god.
Oh gosh. There we go. No, that's mine.
Yeah, no.
Is this you?
I'm the bottom.
Oh, that's you.
That's why.
There we go. Okay, now we're good.
So yeah, number 2 in the country now. By a lot, by the way. We only got 6 votes. You see that?
Yeah, I did.
Texas got like 130, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's.
I guess I'm just like, what the fuck do we have to do? Like, it's the most impressive win of the season all year. It will be.
That's another one of those things though where it's like, oh well, I mean Texas won their game, and they were already number 1, so yeah. I mean you can't punish them for winning by 31 points. Especially
with the 12-team playoff, I'm totally fine with not being 1. Who cares? We're fucking 2.
It'd still have a bye. Probably.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Or however
we would have a bye right now. Yep, we would have a bye. Although I saw the bracket today. If it ended today, and we definitely would play Ohio State in the second round.
Great.
So I want it. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
We're 2-0 against them in the last 3 years. Fuck them.
I've never seen Autzen rush the field like that before. The entire field.
I've definitely seen a rush, but it normally is like student section, maybe a little bit. That was full stadium.
Yeah, I saw the picture of it. I was like, I have never seen
fucking awesome.
The entire thing. You couldn't see the ground.
Yeah, there's a video a kid posted I saw today, and there's so much security, and they're like, no, you're not rushing the field. And then the clock goes down, and one kid jumps, and the guy literally goes, just go. Like, it's so funny. Like, they know they're not going to stop him.
I thought they were going to try to take the goalpost down and walk him out of the damn stadium.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
Shit, yeah, it's a lot of people on the field.
The whole field.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Man.
Like, that's a kind of energy that I have never seen at Autzen before.
This photo, though, I look at this every morning now. I get fucking pumped. Okay.
Look at his junk.
Okay.
What a man.
He's the man. So yeah, 32
to 31.
Big win, man. Yeah, that was one of the most exciting Duck games. And again, it would have been exciting if we just won, but the game was actually fucking crazy. So, shout out to Ducks, man.
Who won the actual competition?
That's it. Okay.
Well, we do want to adjust my cord again.
The thing that matters the most.
Fuck.
There we go. Now we're good.
Okay. Okay. I do have Duck scores.
Need the button, though.
Oh, yeah, that we can
to
play.
Put your skills to the test. Ducks are playing, get in your guess. Tell them to Matty and he'll do the rest. And Colby still hasn't finished Marvel.
Okay. We have Duck scores. The final score of the game was 32 to 31 Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, this is by far the closest we've all been.
Yep.
There's not really anyone that was crazy off, and most people are within a few points.
Okay.
Pretty wild. In last place, so again, 32 to 31.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I guessed. Okay.
In last place is me. I was 15 off.
Okay.
I said 31 to 17. So I almost nailed the 32, the 31.
Okay.
But I had Ohio State having 17.
Yeah.
So
okay.
15 off.
Yep.
In fifth place is Colby.
Fuck.
You were 12 off.
I guess third.
By the way, normally 12 off is like the winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's.
Did I guess 28, 24?
You said 27, 24.
Okay.
Yep. 27, 24. So again, really close, like 12 off.
Yeah, for sure. Damn it.
In fourth place is Jake. He was 11 off.
Damn.
He said 28, 24. So he was one more point of you than you.
Okay, I did see in the chat.
Yep.
He said something about being close to my pick. Yeah.
Yep. So he was 11 off. Tied for third place is Huss and Serena. They were both 10 off.
Jesus. Okay.
Huss said 38-35. Again, that would normally win it.
Yeah.
And Serena said 28-25 Ohio.
Okay. Yeah.
But so they were both 10 off. In second place, 6 off is Kurt.
Ooh.
Kurt said 35 to 28.
Okay. Yeah.
Real
that's
close.
good. Yeah.
And in first place, our co-host, Fost. Fost was 3 off.
Damn. What'd you guess?
Fost said 34 to 30.
Nice.
Sure did.
Final score, 32 to 31. You were 3 off.
Harold guessed 35-31, by the way.
335.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Nice.
Yep. 3 off for the Fost.
Very good.
Yeah, all these, look how close all these are. Like, they're all like
God damn.
crazy.
Serena's the only one that picked Ohio State.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I almost picked Ohio State, man.
Yeah.
I really almost did it, but I was like, I got to go with the boys.
Yeah.
I got to do it.
Good thing you did.
We, I think we're cooking right now. I think we're gonna hit a stride.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. Both sides of the ball moving. Our running game's working. Dylan Gabriel's confidence throwing the ball is through the roof right now. Yeah, it's gonna get scary for some of these not ranked teams.
Also,
Like who? Who do we play next?
Purdue.
Oh.
Also, fairly
Bulk Young country, by the way.
on a slightly different note.
Yeah.
So Oregon only gave up what, like 120 yards rushing total.
Correct.
Really makes the performance that Genty had against Oregon that much more
By the way,
impressive.
he had another 250.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I think he's at what, almost 1,500 yards already,
And over 20 touchdowns.
Yeah.
We're halfway through the season.
and they're ranked too. Like they're winning.
However, I think that if Oregon played Boise State now, he's not doing.
Yeah,
he would probably. I think he would probably go for like 110.
110, 150. He's still would run.
Yeah, but there's no way he's going for 200.
I agree. Our defense really locked in right now.
I mean, they outside of one play completely shut down Ohio State's running game, and they have two guys that are really good.
Yeah,
that Ohio State team has like 14 NFL players.
Yeah, they're super.
Yeah.
So let's look. So Oregon, God, I love the Puddles content this weekend was so good. He was everywhere. Okay, Purdue next at Purdue.
Okay,
Purdue is 1-5.
Okay,
they're not good. We come back. We play number 22 Illinois at home.
And Illinois
is no pushover.
They only beat Purdue by 1 point.
Yeah,
though.
we should win the game, but they're not. I mean, ESPN has us at 91% to win against Illinois.
Already, it's 2 weeks away. Okay.
Yep. And then we're at Michigan, who is 4-2, ranked 24th. I think you always got to be on alert, I guess, at the Big House against the Michigan team, but
they are completely one-dimensional, though.
Yeah, they're not the Michigan of old. We come home and play Maryland. That's a smoke show. We go to Wisconsin. They're 4-2. They're always a thing, but I feel like we always have Wisconsin's number. I think we've beat them like 4 times in Rose Bowls and shit. And then at home we have Washington. That's why I'm pretty confident on the schedule.
Yeah,
is we got Washington at home this year, so I think we win out, man. I really do. I think we will have. I think we will.
They will be favored in every game.
Yep. We're looking really, really good. So that's good. And honestly, you really want it for a 12-team playoff. You really want that bye. You really do. And I think if I remember right, it's just the first top 4 get a bye. So if you can get a bye and avoid that extra game, you know how huge that is. You know what I mean? Like it's only 3 games. All the way in. So
yeah.
If you can avoid 1 game and get a bye,
it's pretty big.
I will be happy if we're 1, 2, 3, or 4 at the end of the year. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Big time.
Gotta get some scores in.
Yep. Oh yeah. Shit. Purdue, Volk Young Country. I'll look at the spread here.
I don't even know for this one. 49-14. Purdue. I don't know why I like that 49 so much.
They have the spread. They have it. Oh my fucking God.
What is it?
What's the over-under for points?
Fuck. Over-under 58.5.
Yeah.
They have Oregon by 29.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm going to say...
I'm pretty spot on.
48-17.
Okay.
Wow, you guys are within 4 points of each other.
It happens a lot, I think.
Yeah.
So here's where I think this is gonna go. I think our starters don't play the 4th. I think this game's over halfway through the 3rd.
Or before that.
So I'm gonna go a little lower than I normally would, which would be like 61-14. Because I don't think they're gonna do that.
Have they gotten over 50 points yet this season? I don't think they have.
I don't think so.
With that in mind, 72-0.
41. Gotta count on my fingers. 41-10.
Yeah.
I like it.
Field goal, late game touchdown.
I respect it. I hope that's what it is.
Okay, love it.
Do you have one for the question?
Sleeper Weekly.
It's on my phone. I forgot. You know what I can do though? I can take sleepers off there and add this onto there now.
That is true.
And you hit the weekly top 5. We're not even close to that at this point.
No. I have the new theme, which I can add to that now. That's exciting.
Give it to us.
The fuck is the theme? Here we go. New segment.
Well, if you have a question, send it right now. We'll pick the best one and answer out loud. It's a brand new segment just for the crowd, and Colby's given up on Marvel. Enjoy your home makeover shows.
I wish I would have redid that and put enjoy your found footage film.
There's always time for it.
All right, this week's question. By the way, if you want a shout out on the pod and want to be a part of the show and friend of the show, usually Wednesdays or Thursdays we'll post a thing on our Instagram where you can get your questions in, and we got quite a few of them this week, so I love that. I just want to say though, if you're listening, this is not a place to suggest top fives. Okay.
Oh,
I literally wrote that in the thing. I said, get your questions in, quotation in the thing. I said, this is not a place to put top fives. We got 40 top five.
Put all the top 5 suggestions in the comments of the respective videos, or you can send us messages directly for that too.
Boy. All right, here we go. This week's question from the fan. I forgot it. This week's question from the fan is from Hot Dog Cop.
I like it.
Two things I like: hot dogs and cops.
Here's the question.
Oh yeah, boy.
By the way, do I say this? Yeah, I guess. So, I made fun of I won't say her name, but for being vegan.
Yep.
This person I went out with a few times, went to Costco the other day, and I said, what was your little treat after? Because, you got to get something at the food thing.
Yeah.
She said, a hot dog. I said, great. What'd you get on it?
Plain.
Nothing.
Yeah, plain.
Put anything on it. What?
I think you were texting me.
Oh, did I tell you that?
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Nothing on a dog?
Don't get me wrong. Like a plain one is fine, but
I'll eat that if I'm starving.
But you gotta put something on
There's
it.
ketchup, mustard, relish, whatever you even said mayo for whatever.
Mayonnaise and onions.
A plain, again, I would eat it, of course.
Wait, just mayo and onions?
Yeah.
What are you, a fucking monster or something?
We gotta cut this guy.
I don't mind the mayo, but just mayo and onions that's a fucking move. I don't know how.
Does Costco have onions, like loose chopped onions?
Yes.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Wait, what's this have to do with the question? How do you like your hot dog? Oh, the guy's name is
Hot
Hot Dog Cop.
Okay, so
I had to be Hot Dog Cop for a second.
Okay.
Here's the question: Are you prepare yourselves?
Oh my God. Okay.
And I want real answers.
Fucking A. All right.
The three of you are on a deserted island.
This is good.
boy,
There's just the three of us there.
Correct.
Which one of us gets fucked first?
Correct.
after dark, huh? I mean, it is dark outside, so I guess we're doing
We've
it.
been there for a while.
Definitely me.
I feel like it would be you.
Yeah, it's me. But I'm asking for it.
Right.
It's not forced upon me.
It's not forced upon.
Yeah. I'm horny and
Day one,
yeah.
you're just
Up against a coconut tree.
Yeah.
Knock
Yeah.
those things around.
Yeah. And I have a tight butt. So oh no. Nothing.
What?
Sorry.
Oh boy,
Sorry. The girlfriend likes to pinch it.
thing would be like a busted tube of circus peanuts after the end of that.
Are you writing down I have a tight butt?
That's how the video's going to start.
All right. It's me. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I agree. Because the thing is that
I think Fost is plowing both of us.
Here's the thing, though.
Yes, I
think
am.
about this, though. Really think about this. We're on a deserted island. What do each of us bring to that island? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what skills or knowledge or something? What do we all bring to the island?
Well,
right?
I mean, you're bringing the wood bending skills
For sure.
obviously.
The wood bending skills. Because that's a skill.
I think my skill that I would bring to a deserted island, honestly, is navigation. I have a really good memory of
Landmarks?
not just landmarks, but like navigation. So I would remember everywhere we've been. That's big.
Well,
I think you're getting coconuts off a tree.
Well, that and according to Colby, I'm the provider of sexual bulldozing.
Could you like catch a fish or anything? What could you do? On a
No,
deserted island?
I would just clean up.
Yeah,
I would be very clean.
I feel like you could make you could make some beds or something. Like
Yeah.
some big leaves.
Yeah.
You do
I
that.
might be able to create a bed for us maybe that
you
we
go.
all share.
Okay.
It's a king size
just
leaf
a
and
twin?
rock bed.
I'm a novice threader.
Okay.
I can thread.
Okay. You guys know from this summer I can start a fire.
Yeah, yep. As long as we have the hair.
As long as I have
the kilt,
magnesium bar and
kilt or whatever.
Oh shit, what's that called? What's that fire starter called?
It looks like hair.
The little it's just rope that's undone.
Filch.
I almost said filch.
Yeah.
It's not filch though. Kurt's screaming at us right now.
I know. Sorry, Kurt.
Look that up. Magnesium onto oh my god, Outdoor Boys, I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassing you.
What am I even typing?
You know he's watching.
Look up fire starter kit. It'll be in every one.
Fire
magnesium bar onto the metal onto. It's not kiln. Oh, this is gonna bother me.
Yeah.
It's not filch. I almost said filch.
It says tumbleweeds. The fucking started.
It's at REI. That's where I got it. I'll find it.
This is the worst. This is the worst podcast ever.
No. It's fine. Fire starter kit.
This is
here it is. Fire starter gear. Great.
I really want to find it before you.
Fire starter.
I almost said kiln.
Where's the thing that I bought? There's no.
It's this stuff right here.
Where's the kit? It's not Tinder.
What is it like?
Oh my
like
god!
Kindling or something?
No, there's a special word. It's literally just rope.
Yeah,
it's undone rope. Oh my god, this is gonna bother me. Please.
I'm just sitting here.
Not a striker.
I'm just sitting here letting you do it.
All purposes of.
Oh my fuck! I got it at REI, and it's not even on their site.
Yeah,
that kit's not even on their site anymore. Oh my fuck!
Magnesium.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna join the party here.
Fire starter.
Seriously, the kit that I bought isn't even on here anymore.
Onto what material?
Fuck. This is.
The hell are we doing right now?
This is getting out of hand here.
Oh. Wait. Jute.
There it is. You got it.
Yes.
The jute.
Sorry about that, Outdoor Boys. I just failed you.
Oh my.
It's all right.
Onto the jute.
It's all right. He taught us how to make cheese-filled bread, throw them on the coals.
That's one of the funniest videos ever of me doing the fire this last summer.
Yeah.
When Kurt was here.
It was something. The jute. That's what it is. It's jute.
That's supposed to last you a whole summer, and I used it all in one night.
Yes, you did. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm getting railed.
Okay. All right, we'll go with Colby. Sure.
Yeah. If that answers your question.
Do we Eiffel Tower him, or is this solo?
Solo. I like intimacy.
Okay. Take you into a cave.
Write this down.
I'll take you into a cave. Why not?
I hope I'm never stuck on an island with
Put
you
a
guys.
fucking big boulder in front of it, like God.
We'll rise on Easter.
And then you'll rise in 3 days after I'm done with you. It'll take 3 days.
Okay, wow.
Something will be rising on.
It'll take 3. Yeah, no.
I'm pitching a tent right now.
He is risen.
Oh, yeah.
3 days later, when he can walk again.
Oh, my God.
What?
Your mic is doing some crazy shit.
Weekly Top 5.
Is that really what we're on? No, we're on trivia.
Oh!
This is
Trivia time.
It's gonna be our first 5-hour podcast.
I'm not on trivia. I forgot. You're on trivia?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the song, please?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'm sorry.
$64,000.
I need the pen over there, Colby.
Yeah. Here, there you go. Alrighty.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Okay.
So I scored.
Oh, boy.
So I scored last week. I have 10 points.
I cannot believe I fucked up that 12-point bet. With
I know. That chicken's going to haunt you forever.
This is week 7, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
What are we looking at for category, Colby?
Category is sports. Sports. I don't know. In the realm of sports.
I feel like sports, we always think it's going to be good, and then it's really hard.
You never know. You just never know. Okay. Sports. Let me know when you lock in.
I am locked in.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Okay. The question for this week is, what is the national sport of Canada? What is the national sport of Canada? The country of Canada. What is it? Where does your mind go?
It's got to be a trick question, right?
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Because what do you think?
It seems way too easy.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way it's hockey. There's no way you would do a question that. There's no fucking way. It's not badminton. Fuck, what if it's badminton?
Could be.
Reread the question, please.
All right. What is the national sport of Canada?
National sport of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Saying I'm sorry.
Yeah.
National sport of Canada.
It's poutine toss.
I was just gonna say eating poutine.
Yeah.
And harvesting maple leaves.
Yeah.
I gotta go first guess
Okay.
with hockey. It seems way too obvious.
It's gotta be hockey, but
it seems way too obvious.
There's no way that's the end. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's probably going to be something else, but I just feel like everything that I've ever known about Canada is that hockey is the fucking thing.
Yeah, they love hockey.
Fuck. It's going to be something so stupid. God damn it.
It's gonna be like luging or like fucking
Luging?
be luging.
Or skiing or something.
Yeah. Bobsled. That's Jamaica.
Yeah, that's their national sport.
Yeah.
Damn, man. You know where my mind went after hockey is that it's not even a sport.
It's a sport.
Oh, it is.
It is,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a trick question of like, you know, maple picking or.
No, it's definitely a sport.
Okay, it's a sport. Okay.
Yeah. And it's played at all levels.
Interesting.
I will say no more.
I mean, hockey's played.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to go with it.
I just like obviously it's hockey, but that just seems, you know what I mean? If it's hockey, this might be okay.
Only I have the answer.
All right, okay. I'll go. I don't think this is right. I also don't think it's hockey. That just seems too easy. But I'll go something parallel to that. I'll go ice skating.
Ice skating?
Yeah, I'll go ice skating.
Foster going hockey?
Yeah, I think I would hate myself if I didn't go with it, and then it ended up being that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
I think it was kind of a ruse to get us away from hockey.
Oh.
Yeah, I just like that. Just seems too easy, man. It's literally like what they're known. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You would think.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll lock in ice skating.
Ice skating, hockey.
Yep.
Okay.
Reread the question.
What is the national sport of Canada?
If it's luging, by the way, I'm gonna burn my own house down.
The answer is lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
Lacrosse, yeah.
Weird.
I saw that and I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, I guess I don't really know a lot about Canadian, athletics or whatever.
But it's kind of like hockey, but on a field.
Field hockey. I mean,
Yeah.
To a point. I mean, it's
Kind of like ice skating without the ice skates and on a field.
Yeah. You're just running around with a stick and throwing a ball around. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that lacrosse was a big deal over there.
I guess it is, yeah, according to this website where I found this. All right, what did you guys wager? All right, here we go. We're going. Do we go 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3?
Doesn't really matter.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
10.
11.
Ooh,
So Foss gets 10.
I do get the 10.
Holy shit. What are you at?
I am now at 20.
What are you at?
You're at 15, I think.
Oh, you quit?
Shit.
He quits.
I've missed the 10 and 11.
Damn.
Well, I cannot score next week because
okay.
I
You're
will
on
be.
trivia.
I am on trivia, so
Okay.
I am not allowed to score for 3 weeks in
knew
a
it
row.
was something like not the obvious.
Lacrosse, dude. Isn't that nuts?
I had to go with it. I don't know why. I felt like it was kind of a similar thing from when I did the Garth Brooks joint. I had a feeling that it was going to be easy enough that you guys would both know it and that you might psych yourselves out.
Right?
Which is ended up being what happened.
Same thing
What
with
I
the
did.
chicken.
Yeah.
And the chicken one. So I was like, maybe he's giving us one that's such a layup that we're going to psych ourselves out of it and think that it's something else.
Yeah. Well, you did.
Well, I did.
Well, no, you.
I did.
No.
I went with it.
You went with it. Yeah.
But yeah, man, lacrosse,
You know what's fun
that's
about
weird.
us doing 75 of these is at some point we're going to go to a trivia night and just smoke everybody.
Oh yeah.
Because we're going to know it all.
Yeah. We know everything.
Weekly Top 5. Top 5.
Here we go. I actually really liked this one. Really liked this.
I kind of came up with
this
this
is
one on a
weird.
whim. I really struggled trying to think of a topic for this.
Top 5 this week. Top 5 things we'd like to invent.
Okay.
Something we'd like to add to the world.
Wow. We talked about Elon earlier.
I loved this one.
Yeah.
I think I did this in 20 seconds.
Jeez.
Yeah, once I started getting into it, I was like, oh, this wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
A lot of things still left to be invented, right?
Sure. I
like.
think, I think it's harder now to invent something new.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What is your number 5 thing you'd like to invent?
Okay, at number 5. Oh, we have to invent them, or you wish they'd come up? Okay,
yeah.
somebody invents it. Okay,
Yeah.
There's no way I invent this. This has been in a movie before, but I don't believe that they're real. Like they actually exist, and you can use them. Number 5, I have hoverboards.
Sure. Yep.
I just think
That'd be
that'd
cool.
be a lot of fun. Some of these are like to change the world and like benefit people.
Hey,
This
sometimes
one's-
you gotta have something that's just cool.
Yeah, this is why it's at 5, because a hoverboard, I'd feel so fucking cool. I can't ride a skateboard. You've all seen it. So if I could just be on a hoverboard,
It would be cool.
it kind of feels like you're on a skateboard, but it literally.
I feel like we're pretty close to that too.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's very far away. It may already be a thing anyways.
Yep.
And it's just not been out to the public yet.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. What's your
hoverboard.
5?
Number 5, and I don't know, I feel like I've heard about somebody doing something like this, but I would like to see this be done at like a sustainable level commercially, is having vehicles that can convert trash into a usable fuel source.
Boy, oh boy, you both went back to the future, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and I just like...
You're talking about Mr. Fusion in Back to the Future.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I just, I don't even know where I think it was just on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah.
It was like an advertisement for something,
Yeah.
and like the commercial it showed like a landfill. And I was
Right.
like, God, that's just so awful seeing that.
They're everywhere.
Like,
Yeah.
having the ability to not have that be a thing by you just being able to take your own shit and just put it into your car and have it convert into fuel would solve a lot of problems.
Sure.
God, no kidding.
And it's something that anybody could fuel their own car with it. You don't have to, go to the gas station and get gas.
Right.
I'm taking out the trash.
You throw a...
AKA filling up the car.
Yeah.
at the end of Back to the Future, he throws a Diet Coke can and a banana in there. Fuels the car.
Yeah. I mean, that would be pretty cool. It would
Okay.
really solve the waste management problem.
Okay.
like it.
My number 5 definitely is not a thing, and I think it would change the world. My number 5 is a Pepto-Bismol flavored chewing gum. I would love that.
Wow.
Pepto flavored chewing gum.
Pepto,
It can be pink.
Pepto flavored or just Pepto chewing gum?
Pepto flavored chewing gum.
He likes
Isn't
the
it just
flavor.
bubble gum?
No.
I've
It's supposed to be like bubble gum. It definitely doesn't taste like bubble gum.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Pepto-Bismol flavored chewing gum.
So
My
it like
number 5.
slowly goes into your system throughout the day.
No, it doesn't even have to be Pepto-Bismol.
Okay.
I just want the flavor.
Oh,
It's
okay.
normal chewing gum.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think I've only had Pepto like once in my entire life.
I also love that you said it
good.
would change the world.
It would.
It would change his world.
Change my world drastically.
Okay. You've got a point.
Okay, what's your 4?
Wow. Way off. Okay. All right. At number 4, I have a dream recorder.
Ooh, okay. Sure.
Literally something.
Can you turn it on or off? Because I don't want all of them.
I think I want all of them.
Oh
boy, you'd be in for some real shit.
You ever have those mornings where you wake up, you're like, man, that was a hell of a dream, but you don't remember exactly
of course
who it was that was in a dream or what was going on. Just to be able to replay that back and like watch it on a TV or something.
Sure.
It's just there. And then you can be wild. Like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Be wild.
Why does your brain go to that point? Yeah, because I've had some wild ones lately. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
That could be a film.
Have I ever been in one of your dreams?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, both of you have.
Man in your dreams, huh?
It was clapping your cheeks, too.
You're the boy of my dreams.
Voss, what's your 4?
So, number 4, this I think has potential to be really dangerous. But I thought it would be like the idea of it could be really effective.
Okay.
But because it's like an AI related thing, there's a lot of potential for it to backfire and go the wrong way. And
Packers blankets for all.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got the inspiration for this.
Everyone sleep on a couch. The whole world.
Yeah, everybody. You get a couch. You get a couch. You get a couch. I got the inspiration from this from one of my favorite anime, Psychopaths. And what it is, it's an AI system that basically judges every person's like likelihood to become a criminal based off of like different mannerisms and things that they exude, and like everybody has a microchip, so that's how they read this stuff.
Sure.
And so it's kind of like a Minority Report thing. It's like something to help prevent crimes before they happen.
Yeah. Probability of being a criminal.
Yeah. So they call it crime coefficient in the show, and it's just like
there's actually kind of something like that in Detroit.
Yeah. And so it's like it's kind of just like a thing that it like prejudges every person to help find out who's going to do something.
I'd be like, I haven't even done anything yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but
that denial would go towards your score.
So it's like like your aggression and like different mannerisms and traits that you have. And so
if you're a power bottom or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's just like something that could be potentially really useful for law enforcement, but there's also a lot of potential for that to backfire because it's using AI, which, and like spoiler in the show, it becomes kind of like a Skynet kind of thing where it kind of gains a mind of its own and it starts, going outside of the parameters that was originally built for it.
Right.
And then it becomes a bad thing. So
okay.
I kind of I'm looking at it for like the benevolent part of it, but that's what I said.
Good things in the wrong hands can be bad.
Yeah. And that's why I said like, there's potential for a lot of danger with it if it starts going completely awry.
Like the internet.
Okay.
Yes. Welcome to the internet.
My number 4, again, could change. Genuinely, this one could change the world. My number 4, I wrote down stir fry vending machine.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Dude, imagine
these are real
vending
things.
machines.
Imagine like the touchscreen, like the drink thing, and you just go noodles, beef, chicken, and you just go, and then it goes, and it comes out on a plate.
I really hope it makes that sound too.
Baby. You pick the, your spiciness, whatever the fuck.
Put on a playlist.
That sounds nice.
Stir fry vending machine. My number 4.
That's really going to change the world.
Yep.
Your world.
Ironically, I would need both of my 4 and 5 together.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I agree.
Okay, what's your 3?
All right, number 3, I have animal, human, language, and behavior translator.
Oh, boy.
I want to know what those fuckers
It would
are
be
thinking
fucking
about.
sick.
Yeah.
That would be wild, though.
Dude, my cats have seen some wild shit.
Yeah.
They'd be like, dude, you can't be doing that on your bed.
Yeah, you gotta chill.
Yeah. Oh, I try to kick them out, but they don't listen to me. Or they do listen and they're thinking thoughts.
Yeah,
I don't know about. This is why I like this.
This doesn't give anything away, but obviously it's a kid's movie. In The Wild Robot, like the animals talk, right? And yeah, that would be wild, especially like aggressive ones.
Yeah. To be able to talk to them. I know we talk to animals.
Yeah.
And some
But have them
some
respond.
can
They don't
actually
get it,
talk
though.
back.
They more hear tone.
Yeah.
And like,
well, and when you repeat their name constantly, that's one thing they eventually probably pick up. And
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I would love to just be able to.
Here's my thing, though. I
talk to Penny.
What if
Fleck?
Might make it harder to eat meat.
Yeah, for sure. Because they have feelings.
No, don't throw me in the wok. You know what I mean? Oh no!
And fall into a rose bush.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Imagine just talking with an elephant or something. That'd be fucking wild.
He's like, man, this trunk.
He's like, dude, my fucking back hurts.
Yeah.
How was your day?
I've just been walking all my life.
Yeah.
What animal, if you could pick one, would you like to talk to?
Giraffe.
A crow.
I want to see what he's doing up there.
A giraffe, yeah. I'm thinking crow because
I just want a wild story. I think I would go like a great white or something, like a top predator.
Oh,
I'd get the crazy stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do it one time.
So I was eating this dude's fucking leg.
He's like, so one time I ate a leg.
Or an ant. I want to talk to an ant.
Yeah, ants with a Z is the best.
It is. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Think about that. They see they're so small. They see everything around them is so fucking gigantic.
Yeah.
But that's probably how we look at things that are so big too. In comparison, I don't know.
That would be cool though.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to the animals.
All right. Fost, what's your 3?
My number 3 is kind of similar to that.
Oh.
I would like to invent a universal language.
Oh.
So something where like everybody in the entire world can all speak the same language. I think there's so many things, whether it be like historical text or even just like communications with people from other countries where things get lost in translation where they're not translated properly and things can get misconstrued. I think it could be something that could be really useful. Or maybe not. I don't know. That was something that I thought of where, it'd be really cool if everybody could actually speak the same language and we could all, you could talk to somebody from on the other side of the world and
we can, it's just numbers.
It is.
Yeah.
And just and not have to utilize a translator for that. You can just I'm talking to somebody from fucking Uzbekistan or whatever, and I can have a perfectly fluent conversation with them. Yeah,
right.
And I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah. And you have to bring the animals into that too.
Maybe
universal language. Bring the animals in.
Sure. Talk to a snake.
And I would. This goes back to who would get banged on the island because animals behave in that way. They have to anyway.
Yeah, all the animals. All the animals would still say you though.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, oh no, that guy's going.
That's how animals communicate. They fuck, and so do humans. And it's just gonna. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with that.
My number 3, I just came up on the fly because Fost just said my 3. So
really?
I'll change it to.
You said that also?
Yeah, I just wrote language translator for the world.
Oh.
But I didn't see it as everyone speaks the same language. I saw it as everyone speaks their own language and we just get it.
Oh.
Like maybe like a chip or something, and you just
or just like
hitting there.
It just sounds normal to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I meant.
Yeah.
To in a sense, but okay. That's
so
cool.
I guess
I like your take better, to be honest.
This may be a thing already, so I'll just go a little more extreme. I'll just on the top, and I do have an honorable mention, but something like a really like something. Okay, I'm just going to use the term 3D printed. I don't know if it's 3D printed, just however the fuck you want to make it. Homes that can go up in a minute.
Oh God.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like something you could just like throw it out on the ground and it just is.
It's there.
Right. Third world countries or wherever, but especially for people who don't have fucking homes, it'd be fucking sick to just go and it just goes and builds. I don't know what you call that.
I don't know either, but that'd be a giant 3D printer.
Yeah.
Unless you're building
3D
tiny
printing
homes.
guns yet in your house?
A couple.
I figured you're
a
couple YouTube episodes away from that.
I know I am. I can't afford a 3D printer though, so no, not quite.
Kind of like throw it down like a portafort or something, and it's just like
exactly.
like
yeah.
a
It's exactly
house.
like a portafort. Yep.
Yeah.
He's been playing so much Fortnite. Yeah.
2.
Yeah, number 2, I have a smartwatch that detects disease.
Sure.
We're all wearing them, these goddamn smartwatches. What if you're wearing it and then something's wrong internally in you and it can, it already checks your heart rate. It checks your this or that. But what if you're wearing it and it's like, hey, we're noticing this.
Have you? What is that thing called?
There's a growth inside of you that should not be there. I don't know how it would detect that at all.
You'd probably have to be like microchipped or something, or just have it reading much more advanced metrics about.
Or you could like hit
body.
a little button on your smartwatch, and like for people that have like bad like mental health stuff, it could just like they could hit it and it would like fire like endorphins up to their brain and shit. Or like,
have you ever heard of the Pre-Nuvo scanner?
Is that something women put inside of their vagina? The Nuvo?
At the Nuva ring?
No, it's
Nuva.
It's not a Nuva ring. No.
God damn it. Okay.
So Pre-Nuvo, it's pretty much only celebrities that have done it because it's really expensive. But I've seen it, and so this actor I follow, Caitlin Deaver, just did it. So it looks like that. It looks like a normal MRI machine, right? Okay. So what Pre-Nuvo does is, one, it's radiation free. It's a radiation free MRI full body scan.
Okay.
And it specifically does it focuses on detection of over 500 cancers and diseases. So it literally checks your whole body for the top 500 most common diseases and cancers.
Oh wow. Okay.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And so I think it's like $10,000 for a scan.
Jesus.
But like if you have the money,
You're doing it.
it's you know what I mean? Like it's
So
gonna catch a lot.
So
of
basically,
shit.
it's that. But
Yeah.
you're thinking about it in like a portable
watch
sense
form, yeah.
that you can hit.
we
That
wear.
you can,
Also,
that,
that's
that
a
you
tough
can like
message
yeah.
to get on your watch.
Yeah, that one you're
would
like
fucking
you're at
suck.
work, you're like, well, I'm gonna
Tell
have
you
to
what,
go.
that's an ignore for me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to swipe up. And
Oh, I have pancreatic cancer. Well, shit.
I guess I'll wait another 10 years to see the doctor. Yeah, but also like if everybody could just have that, it's like doctors wouldn't have jobs. I mean, they still would technically.
they'd still
but
have to treat it, but yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, if you get that notification like right as your body detects, oh, this isn't right.
Sure.
But then you could go
Get it
in
way
right
early.
at the
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
step of it.
It's nice.
Yeah. But they also make a ton of money off people being sick.
They make all their money.
I guess, yeah, I know.
Anyway, yeah, that Pre-Nuvo thing, I watched like a bunch of videos on it. It's nuts, man.
Yeah,
It,
pretty crazy.
It scans like every piece of you.
I don't
You know
think
what I
I
mean?
want to scan right now.
It's
I don't wanna
man,
know.
If I ever come up, I'm doing that, dude.
Okay.
Like it'd be so. Imagine doing that and being clear. You know what I mean? Like the
That'd be the most
like the
relieving
peace of
thing in the
mind
world.
of
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh fuck, I have nothing.
Yeah. Donate YouTube. We will film us going into the tank.
Seriously.
I call it a tank. I
Okay,
don't know
what's your two?
the tunnel.
Number 2, this would just be a really cool thing to have, and again would solve a lot of problems for a lot of not even necessarily problems, but just inconveniences, I suppose. And my number 2 is teleportation device of some kind. I mean, I could save myself 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Just teleport to work, teleport back.
We'd all get way more sleep.
Yeah, and just the idea of being able to, I can go wherever I want to go at any time, and just be there, and not have to worry about, am I going to get in a wreck on the way there, or, it does eliminate some of like the thrill of going on flying in a plane, going across the world, seeing incredible sights, the potential of seeing any number of things unfold in front of you, using transit of some type, but just for the sake of convenience, I think would still be pretty cool.
Everybody else would have it too, though.
They would. It would be something that would be available to everybody. Which, I don't know what the ramifications of everybody having that at once, just people just disappearing and, going all over the damn place. But I always thought that'd be cool. Where I'm like, man, I really wish I didn't have to drive to work today. I wish I could just teleport there.
Oh, yeah.
Teleport back. Oh, I want to go check this out really quick. I'd love to. I really wish I was at this game right now. I wish I could just teleport there and just be there already.
I don't know why this just reminded me of it, but I didn't go. But on Friday, I got invited to a dashboard confessional show with openers Boys Like Girls.
Oh, where did this come from?
It was at the McMinimans up there.
I know. Where does that
Oh, the
thought come from?
I don't know why that just popped into my head.
Okay.
But
You wanted to teleport there.
I'll tell you what, that would have been a good show.
I'm sure it was fine, yeah.
I mean, I like a lot of Boys Like Girls music. More than Dashboard, for sure. Mm-hmm. But Dashboard has, I don't know, 4 or 5 that I really like. Anyway, I don't know why it popped in my head.
Because you wanted to teleport.
Oh, that's what it was, actually.
yeah.
That's what it was. I just didn't want to make the drive.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 2 in a row, Fost has said that I have.
Oh, no.
So
And again, we did not talk about this prior.
I'm going to audible off the top of my head and say Shirley Temple Sprite.
Okay.
I like Sprite more than 7-Up.
Okay.
So give me a Shirley Temple Sprite.
Damn. That's changing the world.
Like a fountain of it in your room.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
I do like
the
it.
Drinking
I
fountain.
do like it.
Every
That's Hawaiian punch.
Every
Yeah.
morning, Weezer plays when I wake up.
Yep. Island in the sun.
Yep.
All right. Number 1. This is something that was supposed to be done by now, and it has not, because people have failed miserably. It does have to do with travel, and I hate flying in planes.
Flying cars.
No, I'm gonna go with the bullet train, and it is something that it might actually still be something they're working on, but I think it was when they were trying to do from somewhere in California to, I can't remember the other location.
Well, they've tried to do it to New York. They've thought about doing underground to London. They've tried to do a bunch, or thought about trying to do a bunch.
Yeah, like I don't even know what that looks like, but I feel like I'd rather do a bullet train than flying in an airplane. Still on the ground or underground, maybe. And just a matter
What if it
of
was under ocean though?
fuck that,
See?
and you see it.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah, but then you could see a shark.
You're going so fast, so you probably don't
wouldn't see
catch
it, yeah.
wind of anything. Yeah.
Tesla's been working on something like that a little bit.
That's kind of where I got the idea.
There's already underground tunnels for Teslas in California to dodge traffic.
Really?
I think there's one in Vegas too, but you have to be in a Tesla.
Oh, that's
Can't just
crazy
drive
to use it.
Yeah, but you can dodge I-5s in LA a little bit, and
That's pretty sweet.
yeah, it looks pretty scary though. It's like claustrophobic. It's like a tunnel. You know? What
Oh,
I mean?
okay. I don't. Yeah, that thing collapses your toast.
Pretty nuts.
Yeah,
the
no.
Tesla tunnel, huh?
Yeah, I'm going with the bullet train. Let's get it done, Elon. I would assume he'd be the guy to do some shit like this.
That seems fair.
Yeah. Showing a video of Tesla's under.
Entering it, and then it's
Just one way.
I don't know what the fuck this video is, but yeah, it's literally just one.
Like only one car. Yeah.
Isn't that wild? There's just no footage of it. Okay.
I get what you're saying.
Not wild, but it just it dodges crazy traffic in big cities.
Yeah, they're not even going like quick through that.
Not
though.
crazy.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, I hate that it's one way though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a few of them. I think there's one in Vegas and a couple in LA.
That's wild.
Okay, Fost, what's your one?
I hope I don't snipe a third one in a row for you.
That would be insane.
That would be insane because we didn't communicate about this at all. Number 1, I have just a pill that you can take that eradicates every form of cancer there is. And I think that, you know, cancer is such a sinister way to die, you know, and it's taken, you know, I feel like just about somebody in anybody's family has died from cancer probably.
Right. Some form of it. Yeah.
And it's such a horrible way for someone to go. And so I think if there was a way to completely eliminate that, like if you die of old age, you know, you got to live out your life in a natural way. And, you know, you ran until the clock ran out. And I think that's the best way to go. You go out on your own terms. You're not having it taken away from you in a way that's completely out of your control. And so that's something that I think
eradicate cancer.
Yeah. Just have a way to get rid of it. Let people live their lives the way that they want to. Have people, be able to go out on their own terms and not have it just ripped away in the worst way that you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would be detrimental to the medical field.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And that's fine.
Yeah, I think we've all talked about this at some point, but
for sure,
we all kind of agree that there probably already is a
quote
unquote
there probably has been for decades already.
100%.
No doubt.
Okay, my number one, Colby took actually.
Oh.
A few back, and that's fine. So I'm going to pivot.
Oh, what was it?
Dream Recorder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't want all of them, but I've had some pretty nasty ones that I'm like, I'd love to rewatch that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Shit.
Yeah. I've been a nasty girl.
My number one, though, I actually just watched a video on this. I always get his name wrong. I always call him Neil Tyson deGrasse.
Okay. Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
There we go. Explaining why this hasn't happened yet. And it totally makes sense. But I would say just a worldwide, I guess, coalition or company that turns ocean water into drinkable water.
Oh, yeah.
It would change the world. Absolutely change the world. And basically the reason it hasn't is very simple, which is, of course, there's machines that can turn salt water into drinkable water already. But what it comes down to is the energy that it would take to do that costs more than it does to ship bottled water. And so they're just going to do bottled water because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would just take a ton of money to run a thing for the world that does that. And that's the only reason. Like, they could totally do it.
Don't those animals need that water, though?
Well, there's the thing, too. It'd have to be regulated. You'd have to figure it out.
Can't pull too much.
I would say there's more than enough water in the ocean, though.
Yeah, I would sure think so.
But that would change the world. That'd be amazing.
It literally takes up like 70-something% of the whole.
Yeah. Imagine just crates of drinkable water everywhere.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking awesome.
I would still want a Red Bull, though. Can we pull from the Red Bull Sea?
Do you do a Red Bull every day?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I didn't have one.
I'm noticing teachers have, and not that you're a teacher, but no, but people in the school district have like
a thing?
Caffeine routine.
Yeah.
Does your teacher do that? Does she do, I won't say her name, but
Yeah,
does she
yeah.
do like coffee or something?
Coffee. Yeah. No, no, mine's even when I'm not at work, though. Like even today.
Right.
That's like the first thing I do.
Right. Yeah.
I wake up, I piss excellence, and then I have a Red Bull,
Wake up in the morning, take a piss, and wash your hands.
Yeah. Well, I don't wash my hands, but yeah.
The woman I'm talking to she does a Coke Zero. Coke Zero.
Are you just talking to me?
I know. She does a Coke, and I'm not kidding.
In the morning?
6:45 in the morning.
That's pretty awesome.
Coke Zero.
That's not enough caffeine to start the day?
She does 6:45, and then she does like noon.
So 2 Coke Zeros?
Yep. 2 Coke Zeros a day religiously, like literally every day.
Okay, yeah.
Jimmy Pardo would love her.
Yeah.
Coke Zero. Wait.
I do the Red Bull into a Coke Zero.
I always get them mixed up, though. So Coke Zero is the red can.
Mm-hmm.
Coke Zero gray or whatever the fucking is. What color is Coke? Diet Coke.
It's
DC.
the silver one.
That's silver.
Yeah.
And then caffeine-free Coke was the gold can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That did not taste good.
It sure didn't.
Oh, I kind of like that.
My grandparents got that in Montana. It was kind of metallic-y.
Yeah. It's very Metallica tasting.
Anyway, yeah, she's a big Coke Zero person. I was like, oh, boy.
Samesies. Love it.
I don't think I've ever had a Coke Zero.
Try one.
Okay.
I've had a DC.
I love 'em.
I think a DC tastes really good, though.
Diet Coke?
Yeah, Diet Coke.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck's a DC?
I actually think Diet Coke is pretty good.
I like them all. I actually had a regular Coke the other day. I was like, the fuck is this?
Regular.
If you're used to Zero Coke,
Yeah.
Coke Zero, going back is pretty wild.
Jack in the Box gave me the wrong.
It's
It's
pretty drastic.
It was pretty sugary. Let's put it that way.
I will stick with regular Coke.
It's pretty drastic.
Oh, I need that full-bodied flavor. That's what I need.
Yeah. I mean,
You're going to have to grab another one.
45 grams in that thing.
Yeah. Well, what do we do from here? That's
it, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can't do anything else.
Yep. Normally, this is where sleepers would
You
happen.
could do a karaoke session. We just sing one song.
That would be horrible.
You do 16 tons. Colby does Jason Mraz.
Yep.
You want to just hit the button just so we can have it for old time's sake?
Sleepers.
Might be the last time you hear that.
We should, what we should do is just fall asleep. Get it? Sleepers.
Right.
So we just
Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's a little, okay. Yeah. All right, guys, listen. Episode 76. All the good names were gone. The podcast.
Really loved having you.
Yeah, thanks
because you guys were right here. Apparently,
thanks for listening. Thank you for watching. I didn't write too much down, man. As of now, this is called Stirrups and Chew.
it's still pretty good.
Yeah,
that's a good title.
All right.
I'd rather have that than Colby has a tight butt.
I
So
I don't think I missed anything on here. And shout out to Hot Dog Cop once again. Shout out to Louie. Make sure you're following on all those socials. That's ATG and WG podcast. That's on all socials. And make sure you are subscribed on the YouTube, please. That's very helpful. And yeah, this is the name of the game, man. Stuff happens, and you gotta pivot, you gotta adjust. So if we can't do sleepers anymore, then that's it. That's fine.
If you guys have suggestions for something that you would like us to replace,
sure, we can
with,
totally fill it in with something. Sure, why not?
You know what? We should still each pick a song every week and throw it on the playlist.
And just say it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. I don't have one for right now.
I don't have one for now. We'll moving forward. I guess we could just say what it was. Go check this song out.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. We can do it.
All right. Well, I don't have one for this week. But
Okay.
yeah.
No Bill Murray this week, huh?
Actually, check out. Let's do it next week.
Okay. That's fine.
I have nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Just follow us. Get involved. I love seeing you guys getting involved in the question thing. We really are looking to build a community here, and it's we get a lot of messages, and I don't know if you saw. Did you see the thing I reposted on our account of the guy watching us on TV?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we love that kind of stuff. So screenshot, send us photos of listen to it in the car. If you're watching us, just don't send us photos of you watching us whacking it though. We're good. I mean, Colby's you can send it to his Instagram.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Episode 76. All the good names were gone. The podcast. I have been your host, Matty.
I have been your co-host, Fost.
And I am Colby.
And we will see you and hear you
Next time.
Correct.
See you later.
See ya.
Have a great night, Louie.